Yes, sir.
Got that Bun B in the background for you.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
that UGK, since you repping H time,
Yes, sir.
still going down.
Hmm.
Let me pull up the feeds. There we
Yeah,
go.
I didn't even get the
Go. You said what?
I didn't even get the notification now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got him. I got him up here.
What the fuck going on? What the fuck going on?
Got the Facebook up.
Why the fuck my shit ain't popping up?
Got to refresh.
I got refreshed 3 times.
Refresh, replenish, refuel. Oh,
Hey,
damn
go,
it.
let's go another one. Hey,
Got the Facebook up.
somebody already said you remember the bet.
Ooh. Remember what bet?
I don't know.
You
That's your
placed the
dog.
you bet somebody?
No, that's your dog. His name Tony McCourty McMurphy.
Oh, Tom.
Yeah. He said, remember the bet, nigga.
What's good, Tom?
Nah, he ain't talking about what's good. Nigga talking about where the
I
money
don't
at.
remember making a bet, Tom. What bet we make?
Mm. You better cash out before you get the
I
ad
don't know. I don't know. You gonna have to refresh me. You gotta hit refresh on my shit, cause
That nigga sound like the wood, nigga. You remember the bet? Remember that?
right, right, man. I don't remember that one. Shit. You got the
Oh,
YouTube joint up?
he said I'm talking about the wood movie.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, y'all was on point with it. Y'all was on point with it. That's my guy, Tom. Man, we go way back, bro. We go back to high school.
So
Man, yeah. So it's even though the college football season is over, man, it seemed like still some things going on.
man,
A lot moving. Transfer portal is still active.
we're gonna
You know what
talk
I'm
about it
saying?
real quick. We're gonna talk about it real quick while we wait.
Yeah, man. These
Fam,
coaches is moving around. What's going on? Talk to
I
me.
ain't I ain't feeling this shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because these be the main niggas talking
Mm-hmm.
shit about kids getting money these days. And
Okay.
these niggas leaving programs for the money or for better opportunities.
You want to put a name on that bullet, or are we just speaking in generalities here?
I mean, shit.
What are we talking about?
For
What's
starters,
good, Kodo? What's good, Kodo?
what that mean?
You already know he
What he
talking his
say?
shit.
Let me
He
see
called
what
you
this nigga
Suge.
talking about. I got the ad. Here you go. The whole old boy from U of A. That
Mm-hmm.
shit far off, fam.
The head coach for U of A.
Yeah, man. All these kids just committed. I'm not sitting there happening to watch that. I can only speak for what happened in Arizona. But all them kids just committed, fam. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now they gotta enter the portal.
Yeah, bro. That's the it seems like that's becoming a culture of college football, man. One and dones, as long as they're gonna allow it, people gonna do it. Coaches
Nah,
in and out of there, players in and out of there,
I'm
assistants.
okay with that. But I don't want to hear no coaches getting mad when these kids leaving these Power Fives and other places for money or for the reason they leaving for. Like, that's the problem I have an issue with, fam. Y'all bitch, you complain about it, but then y'all doing the same thing. Shit,
Yeah,
they just mad they can't control the kids how they once did. You know
right,
what I'm saying? Now they kids got, you know what I'm saying, they got free range now.
yeah.
You can't keep them in that motherfucking box. So kind of like Reggie Bush said with Nick about him leaving. That's the reason why he left. He a
Yeah.
whole and I don't respect him no more. He ain't to go. Because nah, nigga. Hey, everything's a fair game now. Let's see how good you can coach with it being spread out and not everybody just coming to Alabama. You know what I'm saying?
With the
Like,
talent being spread out, yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? Yeah, nigga,
Yeah,
either
bro.
cash out, nigga, or you know what I'm saying. But his little pussy, if that's the reason, he got his ass up out of there. Old boy from Washington, he a whole hoe too. Like, come on, fam, you was just in the motherfucking Final Four, bro.
Yeah, but
No, you
he
championship.
yeah, but he knew. I mean, that's not sustainable, bro.
No. Here's the reason why I got a problem with it. You was in a championship. You was building something. Now you go to Alabama, and what every kid, all the best kids did, all the niggas in decommitted. So what was the point of going? All you about to do is have the niggas from Washington come to Alabama. That ain't gonna be that much of a better resource. Niggas ain't about to be coming to your school just because the name of Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you was just because of Saban, not you, big dog. Like, Yeah, all that shit is whole shit. You should have
Yeah,
his
man.
ass in Washington, my nigga. Build that shit, nigga. Make that shit Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Of the
So
West Coast.
let me ask you a question. Do you think he actually built that program, or he just was fortunate enough for certain recruits to want to be
Whether
at that school? I mean,
whether
he got lucky with Penix, bro. Penix was at Indiana. Well, originally he was at Tennessee. Then he went to Indiana, got hurt, and then ended up at Washington. If Penix don't go to Washington, I don't think they have the success that they had.
if viewers don't go to Texas, then they probably don't have the success they got. If somebody don't go here, then they probably don't have the success that they got.
But my point is to what you said about him building that program. I wouldn't necessarily give him credit for quote unquote building a program. I don't know how long
he inherited.
Say it again.
Whether he built it or inherited.
I feel like it might have been more of an inheritance.
Even
as opposed to a building process.
Damn,
I mean, that's
a championship, my nigga.
I feel you, and I think even if he would have stayed, I don't think they would have returned to. They probably wouldn't even have made the playoffs.
No, when you win, it's when niggas come in. That's how the shit goes. When you win, everybody come in.
Okay.
Even so, if you don't win, you get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and they didn't do too bad, but they got kind of ran off the field in the first half. But don't, like, nigga, see what happens.
Okay,
like,
so you keep your eye on the landscape of high school recruiting. You know what I'm saying? You got a pretty good idea of, for the most part, what recruits are going to what colleges, right?
Right.
So you tell me, based off of from your perspective and what you've been looking at over the course of the past few months, do you feel like Washington landed some big time recruits, 4 stars, 5 stars, anything that would keep their program top level and be able to keep them, on a level where they can continue to compete at a high level? Do you feel like they would have been able to do that?
I hear you. So this is pretty much what happened in Washington. They always get the back end, the scraps of what, if niggas don't go to USC,
right. I'm with you. The Oregons,
then they go to Washington.
Right. Okay.
So they get the scraps. You know what I'm saying? But they 4 stars. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't get to USC. That's just, that's what it is. That's gonna be for the toppers or the top of this dog. You know what I'm saying? But you live off this 5-star shit don't mean shit. So just because you're a 5-star,
bro,
that shit don't mean shit, dog.
That's my shit. I don't give a fuck about that star shit. That shit don't mean nothing to me.
I don't even know. On this team that just went to the national championship, the only kid that I think that was probably maybe a 5-star was a Dunze, and I think actually he was a 4-star when he came out of Bishop Gorman. This was a few years ago, but I don't know too many 5 stars they even had on that team. So does 5 stars always matter? But hey, man, we talked about that shit enough, man, dog. We you know what I'm saying? This wasn't even a topic. We just wanted to.
Yeah. This ain't a real topic. What we got in here, man? We got 5 so far.
I just don't like this shit, man. You're right. Like,
I feel you, bro. But I mean, like I said, man, that's the direction in which college football is going. It's not going to be a lot of quote unquote building programs like you just said. It's going to be coaches moving around, players moving around, people inheriting programs. And like I said a few pods ago, I feel like the NFL going to change the rule where they're going to allow kids to come out after 2 years instead of 3 years. So you're going to have even more movement. And then with this NIL thing getting bigger, Lord knows what's going to happen. Kids literally going to be one, might sit out a year, depending on whatever contract they're able to negotiate with the NCAA and also the school they attend. And it's just going to change the whole landscape of college football and how it looks. I think the only people that's really going to suffer is us, the fans, because you're only going to see these players on these teams or at these schools for 1 year, and then they out of there, bro. Either they on to another school, God forbid they don't get hurt, they stay healthy, whatever the case may be. But the whole landscape of college football is changing like right before our eyes, bro. With the expansion of college football, with the conference, the realignment of the conferences, coaching changes, player changes, NIL, all this shit is just happening so fast, man. Like within a short time span, it's crazy. So
and that's okay, but then I don't want to hear the coaches bitching. Then that's my thing.
Don't feel you.
So that rule, it's $1 million to get a quarterback out the portal, all that shit. Don't come.
Well, go get a mill.
Go get a mill. That's all I'm saying. Stop bitching. Stop bitching, because you motherfuckers be up and gone whenever you ready to go. That's all I'm saying, dog. They gotta stop the bitching. That's why I stand there. Don't bitch.
Yep. Yeah, my guy Brandy said being a 5-star recruit don't mean nothing if there's no chemistry with your teammates, coordinators, etc. I agree, man. That 5-star shit, it don't matter. A lot of guys,
5-star shit, them niggas be big headed as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So
entitled. It's a lot of guys that didn't even have stars that came out of school, balled out. You know who they was. Next thing you know, they go to the league and they become Hall of Famers. So that shit don't mean nothing, bro. But let's go ahead and what'd you say?
I was talking about Trav. He said,
what'd he say?
Bama was crazy.
Peterson brought Washington back into the combo. This coach was there 2 years. Yeah. See, 2 years, bro. He didn't build shit. That's not enough time to build a program.
What did he build it or inherited? Nigga, you got your team to the Natty, fam. That was the first time Washington been in the Natty.
I think the team got him to the Natty. I don't think he got the team to the Natty. That team was talented as fuck, bro. That's just how I feel about it.
However you want to put it.
Okay.
All you about to do is bring all the Washington kids, the ones that's been decommitted from there, to Alabama. So explain what you think. You got more money in Alabama? Shit, you just heard Nick Saban crying about not having money to fucking. Okay. Let's get to it, man. Go ahead. Shit off, dog.
All right, let's get this thing started, bro. Welcome to Against the Grain podcast. This is episode number 7. We are your hosts. I'm Terrence Thompson. This is my guy, H-Town, a.k.a. B-Murr from the third. You know what I'm saying? A.k.a. Main Hold Up. But we going to get right into it, man. We got a pretty good show planned for y'all tonight. We appreciate y'all joining us on this Wednesday night. We know y'all could be, if you got kids, taking care of your kids, watching your shows, catching up on your movies, things like that. So, we appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. The first topic we got.
Before we do that, we ain't taking no slander from you, Travis White cousin. No slander from
no slander. What do you got? What do you got on
shit already, man? Fuck that.
They off the rip.
Man, them niggas they must have been sipping.
They must have been sipping too.
Yeah. Let's get into it though, baby. We had the first game of the playoffs this weekend, Saturday.
Yeah, buddy.
We had Houston over Cleveland, 45-14, man.
Yep. About to pull it up right now. There it is.
What she takes?
There it is.
45-14. Yep.
There it is.
What you got from this?
From the Houston Cleveland game?
Yeah. Talk to me.
Hey, man. That boy Stroud, bruh, that's a bad man. That's a bad man. He went out there, went crazy. Flacco disappointed me, man. I'm going to be honest. I expected more out of him. I didn't think he was going to go out there and throw 2 back-to-back pick sixes. That changed the whole game. Like, they was kind of in the game and that's a 14-point swing. You know what I'm saying? That's hard to come back from when your defense can't stop the offense. You can't do that. If your defense can't get stops, Myles Garrett, he's not getting no pressure whatsoever. My man Laramie Tunsil locked him up. He couldn't get he's supposed to be a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year, and he got strapped. He couldn't get no pressure on him, bro.
Just to speak on that, Travis, hot dog. Not Travis, Martwan, I love you, dog, but
we got 20 in here?
No, he's not in here, but I'm just saying if he ever see this, I think Garrett just lost that nigga that his
ticket. The ticket. Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna see that shit and be like, dog, come on, fam.
Yep.
Come on. So whether he was gonna win it or not, I don't know. That his last impression on them wasn't too solid.
Nah, I think he just got himself up out of there. That's TJ Watt all day. I'm going TJ Watt with that. But yeah, man, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that. You're the best player on the team. It don't matter who you line up against. You're supposed to at least have some kind of impact on the game. You can't just go missing. And then your quarterback go out there, like I said, throw 2 pick sixes. That's 14 points. The offense was clicking in the first couple drives. They was doing their thing. And then, that happened. As a defense, you got to get stops to be able to get your offense back in the game. If you can't do that, it's over. Playoffs, you going home.
Definitely.
So,
I definitely agree. Me being from Houston, I'm glad we took that dub. We're gonna fight another week. CJ did look good, man. Like some of the throws that he be doing, fam, like it look like he like a, you know what I'm saying, like a 10-year vet, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Old boy, our running back, Singletary. Like I don't remember seeing him doing this shit in Buffalo.
No, not on this level,
fam.
Not on this level.
Like, bro, it's like everybody just playing, like they just playing ball, having fun, fam. And my big thing that I love about what we got over there, I get our big time receiver. Goddamn, what's my dude name? What's the main receiver name?
Nico.
Yeah, Nico Collins. Yeah. I get he's killing, but he ain't a diva with it. You know what I'm saying? At least not this year. And that's a good thing.
Right. Let's see when it's contract time. Let's see.
Let's see what happens next year, because you know what I'm saying. Tank Dell gonna come back, and you know stuff can. But as long as that don't happen, it keeps CJ like, man, I don't gotta force you the ball, but I'm gonna give you the ball because you're the best nigga we got right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that like I think when you don't got a diva receiver, man, that helps, especially a rookie quarterback. We're gonna talk about that, you know, in something else, you know, later down the road. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them Texas boys. I think old boy locked in. I know I seen Cotto said, you know, what regular season and playoffs for Myles Garrett. And I do agree with you, but they don't. If that was the case, I think they would have, you know, give out the votes, you know, right before the playoffs start.
And not right before the Super Bowl.
They still looking, bro.
Yeah, they still evaluating.
If it's like on a fence type of thing, then that's going to, you know, swear on one way. And I think that's, you know what I'm saying. I think that's just what happened. With the Steelers not doing so good this week, they like, damn, if they had TJ Watt, maybe the game would have been different. You know what I'm saying? So I think they go into that second week into the playoffs and, you know, still look at it. I think CJ got the rookie of the
that's locked up. That's locked up.
I think D'Amico got coach of the year.
Coach of the year, like I said, that's locked up. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And they matched up in the playoff game. It was Stefanski, who I think was the other, probably the other top candidate for coach of the year.
Maybe Campbell.
Campbell too. I think those three were for sure the top, but I'm more impressed by D'Amico Ryans and what he's been able to do with that team and how young that team is. Like that's just, I mean, come on, bro. Like that's just crazy. So
Cotto had put that thing in our little chat when he told I don't know if you've seen it. He talked to number 48. I don't know number 48 name. He was like, yo, he said for Houston's the linebacker on that last pick, he said just sit there and just read Fluco eyes. And everything he told him, he says the pick gonna come right to you. And it happened. Everything that he told him 2 plays before it, everything happened. So, you know, D'Amico used to play against Fluco, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. So he know, you know, his characteristics.
Tendencies and all that.
And so everything he told him, that shit happened, bro. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and let's not get it fucked up. D'Amico Ryans was one of the top defensive players during his prime.
Right.
He
wasn't JJ Watt, he probably would have been the best you know, defensive player on the team. But you know, we had JJ at that time.
Exactly. So yeah, man. Shouts out to D'Amico Ryans, Houston Texans, CJ Stroud, Nico Collins, all them boys, man. It's gonna be exciting to see them, you know, match up next week. We're gonna get into the matchups next week later on, but yeah, man.
Let's get into the second game, dog. We had
KC.
Yep. This was
the Freezer Bowl.
Freezer Bowl, dog. You know what I'm saying? It was negative 30 on the field. It was kind of like the Hopper Hill. You know, when you're on a Hopper Hill, it can be at certain degrees. Once you go down that motherfucker, that shit get 20 degrees. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of, you know, what the Chiefs was in. I just read like 15 people had they had to get
hypothermia.
You know what I'm saying? Get checked out. So a lot of people had frostbite. You seen what's the coach name with the
Andy Reid? His mustache was
motherfucking frozen.
Froze up on him.
Now we're not gonna skip that, Cotto, but we're gonna get into it.
We're not doing that. Matter of fact, we should bring you on a pod. Have you answer for that shit? How about that?
27-7, Cotto. 27-7, dog. If I remember correctly, I took Tyreek Hill. I ain't take the Dolphins. I took Tyreek Hill.
The only motherfucker that scored.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, he was doing good for me till he got his ass jammed up.
He got fucking strapped.
I ain't gonna say
that nigga Sneed got in his shit.
I ain't gonna say that. It was just cold. You know, if it wasn't cold, that shit happened. So
we're not talking about that, bro. What happened, happened. We not talking about if this, if that, is some, bruh. We not bringing up none of that if shit. What happened, happened. We saw Reek get strapped up on the line. Okay. When have you ever saw Reek, that shit happen to Reek? When have you ever saw Reek get jammed up like that on the line?
It was cold that night.
Hey, man, I don't want to hear it, bro. Cold, bro. It's playoffs. You know what I'm saying? You can't have that happen. Them boys went out there. They wasn't ready for that cold. I don't even think Kansas City was ready for the cold, but they more used to it than Miami. So, and they got to play in cold weather again. It's not going to be as cold, but it's still going to be cold. So they still got to deal with that shit. But yeah, man.
Like, I ain't really got too much to say about this game, bro. For you know what I do got to say about this game? I'm mad at the fucking NFL for making me fucking buy this fucking Peacock bullshit, bro. So I'm watching the game. I paid the $5.99. Then we have to go out on a little date. You know what I'm saying? So I go to a motherfucking bar, and the nigga say, "Nigga, we ain't got Peacock." He said,
they wasn't paying the $5.
Yeah, they said they ain't paying the $5. They say, you know what I'm saying? Nobody around here got it. You know what I'm saying? No bars, because it costs like $10,000-$20,000 if you wanted it just for that night. And they ain't about to do that shit. The NFL was fucked up for what they did for that little money grab. I hope they fucking suck a dick. Bitch ass niggas making me fucking get that shit, man. That's whole shit, bro. Like you want me to have Amazon Prime, YouTube TV, Peacock, regular TV. What's gonna be next, bro? Fuck shit.
Hey, but
it was some whole shit.
Listen, that's the future of professional sports. Don't be surprised if we see a finals game pop up on a streaming service. Hey, if we see a World Series game,
Adam Silver ain't gonna do me like that.
I'm just saying, don't.
Adam Silver ain't gonna do me like that.
Bro. Did you see the amount of money they made on that game?
Adam Silver ain't gonna do me like that.
Shit, if the money looking right, trust and believe.
Adam ain't doing that. Adam ain't doing that. That's
game one will be on Peacock, HBO Max, one of them motherfuckers. Don't be surprised. I'm telling you right now,
man. That's when you trash NFL do that bullshit. I ain't got too much to say about this game, bro. Honestly, man, we could get to the main game, fam. Like, dust yourself off and try again, Miami. Okay, that's the only thing I can say, though. I can't. I don't know.
Rob said it's a tax write-off for you, since we cover sports.
Yeah,
write that thing. Well, I like the way you think, Rob.
Right.
I like the way you think.
Let's get on to the next shit.
I'm gonna have to figure it into my next year taxes. Already filed. So what we got next, man?
I'm gonna let you have this shit.
The next game? What's that? Dallas and Green Bay?
Who?
Oh, I hope y'all ready out there. Trav Hudson. So there's no confusion. I saw your post on Facebook. I heard you filling out applications for other teams, my brother. Say it ain't so. Rob Lopez, I know you're a Cowboy fan too. Mr. Torrey Walker, I don't know if you're here. I know you're a Cowboy fan too.
Hey, we talking to the world, not to just 3 people. Fuck them niggas.
Hey, I don't give a damn. Whoever a Cowboy fan, this shit applies. What we got? Talk about choking ass Cowboys. They deserve it.
Okay.
Hey, man, before we get into this hey, my guy Brandon, he a Cowboy fan too? He actually out there in Dallas, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe he currently resides in Dallas, Texas. So he felt it more than anybody else. So before we get into this game, bro, I just want to take everybody down a trip to memory lane, man. Just real quick. We just going to keep it brief. You know what I mean? What you pulling up for? Why you pull up? Huh? Hey, man. You gonna come on this journey with me, brother? Huh? Just a quick history lesson. That's it. That's all. I just want to give y'all a quick history lesson, man. Hey, bro. I'm about sick and fucking tired of these fucking Cowboys. Every year we got to hear this our year. We gonna do it. I keep hearing this bullshit every fucking year. Okay? So I need to provide the audience with a reminder. Let's go ahead and get into this real quick, man. So this right here Just a quick postseason history. It's just the last 10 years. I didn't go back further than that. Just the past 10 years. That's it. So let's start this off. We got 2014. Yeah, no, don't drop your fucking head. Do not drop your head. I need you at attention, brother. I need you watching. Please. Are you watching? Okay. 2014. They finished the season. And I need you in the comments because I can't see the comments. So I need you looking at the comments to see who reacted and responded to this. All right. 2014. They finished the season 12-4. They lost divisional round. Green Bay Packers. This is the notorious Dez Bryant. Did he catch it? Did he drop it game? Me personally, I feel like they got robbed. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like he caught the ball. It should have been a touchdown. They go on to win the game. Who knows what happens if they win that game? Let's fast forward. 2016. They finished the season 13-3. Lost to Green Bay again in the divisional round. You remember the Jared Cook toe tap on the sideline? Aaron Rodgers put that thing on the money. That was the first down they needed to close the game out. Let's fast forward. 2018. They finished the season 10-6. Lost in the divisional round. Motherfucking Rams. You see Jared Goff, Todd Gurley. Who else did they have? They had Brandon Cooks on the roster. They had Robert Woods on the roster. They had a squad, man. They had a squad. Let's keep going. 2021, I'm sorry. They finished the season 12-5. One and done. Lost to San Fran and motherfucking Jimmy Garoppolo. You know I've never been a fan of that guy. I don't even know who the fuck he play for right now. He's second and third string on somebody's roster. Bottom line, he's a bum. Simple as that. 2022, they finished 12-5 again. They lose in the divisional round again to fucking San Fran. To who? Mr. Irrelevant. Brock Purdy. Then fast forward. My bad. I'm going backwards. We're going to go forward. And here we go. I didn't say it like how he say it, but you know what I'm saying. They finished 12-5 again. What the fuck is the point of finishing 12-5, 12-5, 12-5 if you're going to lose in the fucking first round? What's the point? Not only did they lose, they got embarrassed, bro. Since they've moved to AT&T Stadium, the Green Bay Packers have more wins in that stadium than Dallas does. That's fucking embarrassing. So now I got to ask you a question, my brother. Are they still America's team?
I can talk, or was that a rhetorical?
You can go ahead and talk, man. I still got more to add to this, but you can go ahead and talk, bro.
As far as
I digress.
So I'm not a Cowboy fan, you know.
Thank God.
You know, like that. As far as being America's team, I still would say yes. And the reason why I say yes, because every stadium they go to, it's more so the Dallas fans than even you know what I'm saying, the own home team. You go to a Cardinals stadium, you know what I'm saying? When they play Dallas, there's more Dallas fans than there's Cardinals. So yes, they still America's team. I don't know why, but they is. So it is what it is.
Okay.
But go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead. You on your high right now. So get your shit off.
Listen, man. This game, bro. I was looking forward to this game. I know we said the Detroit and the Rams game would be the best game of the weekend, but I was looking forward to this game. And I told you on the pod last week, I said, bro, don't be surprised. Don't sleep on them Packers, dog. Don't sleep on them Packers. Don't sleep on Jordan Love. I told you about Reed. Reed didn't even catch a fucking ball, and they still put up damn near 50. Wicks, Aaron Jones, 3 touchdowns. They can't stop the run. Linebackers soft as shit. They linebackers got all this speed and can't tackle shit. What the fuck is the point? Secondary loss. Receivers just running around in the secondary, wide open. Corner routes.
Let me chime in real quick. So I know, because I've been seeing it since they lost Saturday. Was it Saturday or Sunday? everybody's blaming Dak. I'm not going to put all this blame on Dak.
Okay.
I will. Michael Parsons got to have some blame. He's supposed to be 11. He's supposed to be 11 from heaven. He was just talking shit the day before about
on his podcast
about his lack of effort, and then he came out there and shit the bed. I don't know if they called that nigga name that game, dog. Michael Parsons played terrible. I think it's probably the worst game I've seen him play. Michael McCarthy. I mean, it was what's the DB name? Fucking the dude that we sitting. He gotta go. It's time for that nigga to hang them motherfuckers up, dog. And he need to wait for a phone call and for an emergency if somebody need that nigga.
Hopefully, if Bill Belichick lands somewhere, he might give him a shot.
I don't know if that'll work.
That's one of Gilmore is one of his guys. So
he's done. Like he's done that. It was more so. I would say it's more so the defense. Here's the thing when I say about having a DB receiver. So as you can see, Dak and CD going at it. So now as a quarterback, then it's like, God damn, I got to get my number one top dog the ball. Mm-hmm. And he locked in on motherfucking CD and threw the motherfucking pick. The safety read it. I get it. That's the part about having a fucking DB receiver, dog. Like, so it ain't Dak's fault. We ain't just going to blame Dak, dog. And I'm tired of the whole Mike McCarthy slander too, dog. Like, shit. He don't coach the fucking defense. These niggas get paid millions of dollars, and they went out there and played piss poor. So I'm not gonna put this on Dak. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, like the Dallas Cowboys fans will, but I just think it was just a bad game. You know what I'm saying? They started too late, and they tried to wake up, and it was too late. Green Bay, they was on the ass too quick. Though they was on the ass too quick, and hey,
So let me. I want to ask you a question about Dak. So statistically, I think this year was Dak's best year, or one of his best year. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments.
I think his rookie year was his best year.
Say it again.
I think that rookie year was his best year.
I'm not sure. I can't recall. I know he did well that first year, but this year, I think this was one of his best years. I know he was an MVP candidate. A lot of people felt like he should have won MVP. I don't know how they feel about that now.
Right.
However, hold on. Listen, let me get to my question. Here's my question, bro. What does he do that's special? I feel like Dak Prescott is a system quarterback. He plays within Mike McCarthy's system. Whatever McCarthy has designed and drawn up for him, that's what he does. And he does that very well. Don't get me wrong. He gets the ball to CD. Sometimes they run the ball. I feel like they should have ran the ball a little bit more. They abandoned the run early because they got down. That's a whole nother topic. But he is good within a system. But I want you to explain to me what separates him from the other quarterbacks. What does he do special on the field?
I'm not going to say Mike McCarthy dumbed down the offense this game, and it fucked them. Like it wasn't like nigga take that shit up top like y'all been doing the last 5 games when CD had 12 plus catches, 100 plus yards. Like that game plan wasn't called this week, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. I just like fam, you don't get 12-5 for being not a good quarterback, in my opinion. It ain't like their defense is good like that. So it's been on Dak pretty much this season, dog. Like you
don't think they had a good defense?
No. I think they did pretty good, but they ain't got no good defense, like no great defense.
I don't know. I feel like they.
I'm just saying, like all the Dak slander that you get, like nah, dog. I can't agree with it, dog. It's just these dumbass Cowboys fans. All they do, you know what I'm saying? Like once a motherfucker fuck up, these niggas ready to fire everybody.
You said hold on. You said dumbass Cowboy fans? Did I hear that correctly?
You heard me correctly. I ain't gonna lie. I hate the fans because I hate their opinions. Whenever they don't win, they want to fire every motherfucker.
Everybody.
Like, and that shit is just stupid to me. Like when they had what was the coach before this, the dude that's on NBC now?
Garrett.
He gotta go. You get another coach, he gotta go. Then
I don't think he was the coach before this. I think it was Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore lasted like 2 or 3 years, and they didn't make the playoffs.
Kellen Moore wasn't the head coach.
Yes, he was.
Really?
Cowboy fans, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Was Kellen Moore, was he or was he not y'all coach for like 2 years, and y'all didn't make the playoffs and they fired his ass?
No, bro. Correct me if I'm wrong. If so, I ain't know that. It doesn't matter. it was Garrett Moore was never. See, look, nigga, Garrett Moore was never the coach, nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, nigga, I'm about to say he was just the OC. But that's neither here nor there. Every time they get a coach and they don't win a Super Bowl, it's fire this nigga. This nigga Mike McCarthy then had 12-5 season streaks, 3 straight years, and you want to fire that nigga. Like that shit don't make sense.
I don't think that's the answer. I was going to ask you that question. I was going to ask you, how do you fix this team? That was going to be my final question for you. What would you do as a GM to fix this team?
It's not. So look, bro, they went 12-5, fam. Like that's not
the
bad.
OC. My bad. I stand corrected. Kellen Moore was the OC.
Yeah, we know that. It's not that you got to check. I mean, I think the only thing they got to do. I mean, Gilmore, he's not your. And I get the old boy was hurt this year, Diggs, but he can't be the next year. I think you take him off. You kind of keep everything the same, bro. Maybe they need to get the other 2 running backs more time.
Dowdle and the rookie from Kansas State.
Yeah,
he ain't getting no burn.
You know what I'm saying? They need more time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. That's just my thing. you go 12-5. The only team that was better than them was what? Fucking Baltimore and the Niners.
Yep.
Look, he was the 3rd best team in the league, fam. Shit. Go ask the Cardinals. Everybody would want that record. They started off too slow. Everybody thought they was gonna win, and they just didn't come from David. They wasn't ready. I don't think nothing needs to change. That's just my opinion. I know the Cowgirl fans is gonna be talking their shit, whatever. I don't give a fuck about them. They just cry too fucking much for me. Like, stop the goddamn crying, man. Trust in your goddamn team. Like, fuck. Like, you niggas. It's only one team that won so many years and since 2000. That was Tom Brady. Like, shit, ain't nobody can talk.
So you still believe this current team can get the job done? That's what you believe. That's what you're telling me. After everything I just showed you.
What you show me stuff from years past, nigga. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
What has changed other than tell me what top players have changed?
Okay.
They got Micah Parsons, so that made them better on defense. They got Diggs, that made them better on defense. Who did they lose? Amari Cooper. Okay, they replaced him with CeeDee Lamb. They got rid of Ezekiel Elliott. They thought Pollard can come in and replace him, which he did a decent job, but he didn't live up to what they thought he was going to do. They got rid of Dalton Schultz. They brought in Ferguson. So they didn't really change that much from a personnel standpoint, bro.
I think Dallas is just fine. If you ask me a question, I don't think they need to change anything. It's just Gilmore. He got it. He ain't bumping around Gilmore no more. He Bradbury now. Damn. In my eyes.
They need another defensive coordinator.
Another DC. Why, old boy done?
Yeah. Okay, if you want to, they can't stop the run, bro. You saw what Buffalo did to them. And Green Bay damn near did the same thing. Aaron Jones had 3 rushing touchdowns.
That happened.
Bro, no. That happens. It can't happen. You can't just accept that.
You said another NFL organization can't do something. Nigga, they are NFL players too, nigga. That happens in a game.
And you have to change the personnel. I just told you their linebackers, soft. They didn't do nothing. No run support whatsoever. Okay, damn sure not coming up.
I will give you that. The linebackers, maybe they probably need some more beef up front. Maybe that's it. But it ain't nothing too much else they can. They had a solid team. 12-5 is a solid team. You was the 3rd best team in the league.
I agree.
Get some better linebackers because I don't like Van der Vash. I know he didn't play, but I never did like him. He was never good to me. They just need to get some solid linebackers and some beef up front, and they'll be all right. Okay,
they need a solid middle linebacker, somebody that's going to deter teams from wanting to run the ball. Well, they don't have no threat, bro. There's no threat in the middle of the field.
We'll see what they do in the draft.
They better address that shit quick. And Micah Parsons needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
I'm tired of getting ESPN alerts about what he said on his podcast about what other players are or aren't doing. Oh, this guy's effort, he's questioning somebody else's fucking effort, and then he go out there and do that shit? Are you fucking serious, bro? Mm-hmm. You're supposed to be one of the best players in the fucking league. Your contract is coming up for you to get paid, and that's what you go out there and do? You have absolutely no impact on the fucking game. But you want to get on your podcast and talk shit about what somebody else ain't doing. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's bullshit, bro.
What days do his
and I like Micah
air?
Parsons.
What days does his podcast?
I don't know what day he fucking do it. And I like him, bro. I like him as a player, but that's bullshit. You got to shut the fuck up and go out there and play. You can't just sit there and watch and criticize other players and then you go out there and shit the fucking bed. That's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't like that at all. We both said that. Like, I don't think NFL players, NBA players should have podcasts. You know what I'm saying? If you do, don't critique nobody's game because
you can't. Because the second you go out there and fucked up, they're gonna be on your ass and you can't say nothing. Yep. You just got to sit there and take it. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, I learned that before. You got anything else you want to say about these boys? Because I know this is real main segment.
Man, like they got motherfuckers jumping into the fan portal, ready to go. You know,
they just talking shit. Them niggas are gonna be back. They, it's just they're gonna be back. I think what saved them was
Trav said, "Can we get back to the Dolphins?" Hell no, no. We on these boys. God damn it.
Hey man. Next year gonna be their year.
Please. I wish I had a fucking dollar for every time I heard somebody say, "Oh, this our year," as a fucking Cowboy fan. And don't bring up the fucking Giants because I would rather miss the playoffs than go 12-5 every fucking year.
That's a dumb.
Do that shit.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Bro, I promise you.
I would rather miss the playoffs because it's one game where you have a chance to go on and on and on. So it's always
and what they do,
but
disappoint the fan base.
So by saying that's not a good.
What they do, but go out there and disappoint the fan base. At least my expectations are not high. It's like if we good, oh shit, we good. But I'm not going to be like, oh, we 12-5. This our year. We going to go mop the whole fucking league. And then you go out there in the wild card round and lose to a 7th seed at home.
Well,
what the fuck?
I don't think none of them expected them to win a Super Bowl. They was, planning on getting to the Niners and see what would have happened then. But
bro, they don't even deserve to be in the same. They shouldn't even let them go to a fucking Niners game.
Fam, you're tripping, bro. Like you going way overboard. It was a good game in the second half. They fought hard. Bruh, that was the way they need to fight.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back because I see you. You forgot that quick. You forgot that fucking fast.
What I forget?
You forgot that fucking fast, bro.
What did I forget?
Oh my lord! Did you forget what the score was?
Yeah, they lost by 16.
Huh?
They lost by 16.
They lost by 16. But do you remember what the score was? After the third quarter.
That's irrelevant.
No, hey, I'll remind you. Don't worry about it. I'll remind you. There it is. 41-16. You see the score at the bottom. Third quarter. No time on the clock. 41-16. And Green Bay got the ball.
Better in the second half. No matter what that score was, they played better in the second half. Fam.
You mean the fourth quarter? Because the third quarter is included in the second half.
They played good in the third quarter. I get they didn't do what everybody wanted them to do. They still had a better quarter than they did the first two quarters.
Fam, do you know Green Bay scored? So you see his face.
That happens, nigga. They're NFL fucking team.
You see
Dak face? That?
Hold on. You see Dak face? This is a 3-and-out. Green Bay got the ball back, scored again. It was 48-16. So the game was over.
If you have a 3-and-out in one quarter, that means you had a bad quarter, is what you're telling me.
I'm not saying you had they had a bad game. They had a bad game.
That's what you want to call
it. A horrible game.
They had a bad first half. And that's my stance. You got your stance, fam. You're a Cowboy hater. And I get it. Damn. So you just gonna drive
I give credit to, of course I'm a Cowboy hater because I'm a Giants fan and we in the same division. However, I give credit where credit is due. I give credit to CeeDee Lamb.
Why the fuck do you give credit to him? You talking about over the season?
He had his best year statistically. He went crazy. We just talked about last week how he was going stupid. Now all of a sudden you don't want to give him credit?
I didn't know that's what I thought you talking about that game, nigga. I don't know.
No, I'm talking about overall. I've been giving them credit. Certain players I've been giving credit. Dak is kind of, I don't think Dak is special. I think Dak is a system quarterback. I think he plays well within McCarthy's system, and that's it. If he was in somebody else's system, he'd be trash.
That is not true. Because how many people thought Tom Brady was only good because he was with Bill?
But he won Super Bowls. That's matter. The difference, bro.
No.
That ain't won shit.
Okay, he maybe need a new system.
No, you just brought up Tom Brady. Tom Brady won.
I'm saying because you want to say the system. You saying he's only good in certain because of this system. He maybe just need a new plan for the Cowboys, plan for the Yankees, plan for the Lakers. It's just too much expectation, fam. It maybe just needs something else. You don't want to play if you go to a different team, you may see a totally different player, fam. And we're gonna get to that in a few segments, right? Okay. I know.
All right, brother. Hey, listen, man. Let me get this bum ass nigga off the screen.
Is he better than your quarterback?
Yeah, he's better than my quarterback. Right. What does that mean? My quarterback is you're comparing Dak Prescott to trash. That's not a comparison at all.
Your quarterback, so you can't talk.
Okay.
So do you
I can talk. I have a podcast and a platform. I can talk. Just like Micah Parsons can fucking talk on his podcast and go out there and do that shit, I can fucking talk. Okay, then. That's even worse for him because he get an opportunity to go out there and back his fucking talk up. I can't. And he go out there and do that shit. So I don't want to hear about what I can or cannot say on this fucking platform.
You got it.
Okay, then. Next fucking topic.
We ready to move on? You done?
No. Next game.
You done?
No, I ain't done. Next game.
Next game, dog. We had Detroit versus the Rams.
Man.
Ma'am, I can't hear you. You still talking?
All right. What we got? Detroit, LA.
Hey, we got Detroit versus Rams. Score was 25-23. I thought it was a good game. I think it was probably one of the better games over the weekend because the first three games was, not too good. It was a good battle between the quarterbacks, Goff and
Matt. Say his name. You say his name. I'm not saying it.
It was a good game between Goff and Matt Stafford. I think it was like both playing for they old teams. I think I don't know, man. It was just a good game. It was a good game. What's your takes from it, though?
Hey, man, I thought that was you
losing your voice because you've been crying so hard.
I'm going crazy. Hey, I thought this was the best game of the weekend. That's what we thought, coming in. And it lived up to that. Quarterbacks was dueling. Goff was out there balling. The other quarterback for the other team was balling. But ultimately Detroit came out on top as we thought they would. And I feel like they're going to be a force in the NFC going forward. And that's all I got on that. Trav said who, and then he mentioned somebody's name. I'm not going to say his name for reasons that
we're not about to do that, nigga. We on this podcast. Let's get to it.
You know who I'm talking about, and Travis clearly knows who I'm talking about.
Who you talking about?
Everybody know who that team's quarterback is. I'm not mentioning that team, and I'm not mentioning that quarterback.
Nigga, man.
Okay.
Hey, this nigga, man.
So I'm gonna say, hold on. I'm not even done with Detroit. Goff played a hell of a fucking game. Now that I think about it, he went absolutely insane. Had the game of his life. He had something to prove. Playing against his old team, playing against McVay. LA ain't want to have nothing to do with him. They traded him. Throw him to the Wolves or the Lions.
Hey, Mr. Brandon, you're not missing nothing. It's just, I don't know. He hyped up. He on his
Kodo know what I'm talking about. Kodo know what I'm talking about.
Hey, we cannot do a podcast based off one person.
Hey, fuck that.
This is supposed to. That's how we get bigger.
Okay.
I need you to say the man name, fam. That way the public and everybody else will know in the world.
No, you see the comments. They know.
Yeah.
Old dog and he was king.
Yeah, but we gotta make sure though. Everybody know. What if somebody else see this shit? We gotta. I get what you, but we gotta come on.
Okay, out of respect for you, I'm gonna say the name. Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams got their ass whooped.
They didn't get their ass whooped. Stop it. It was no ass whooping. It was a good game, fam.
Okay.
It wasn't a good game, T?
It was all right.
All right. Well, hey, it was a great quarterback duel. I loved every second of it, man. Shit, I was on the couch, drinking and watching that. That was one of the great games this weekend. I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I'm glad Goff, beat them because the Rams didn't want shit to do with him, as you said. Like that shit like that is dope. When you can, stick it to them niggas, like that's how you stick it to them motherfuckers, dog. And I love his coach Campbell, went for it on that last play with a throw instead of a run like other coaches would do. That means he trusts in his quarterback, which I love everything about that, dog. When a coach trusts in their players, dog, it's success, baby. You're gonna get success out of it, and that's what they got. Sometimes it may not always work out, but I love that he believed it in Goff, dog. So shout out to Goff.
Yeah, but even if it don't work out, man, at least the players know that you have the confidence in them to, you know what I mean, to go for that shit.
Absolutely.
So I think that goes. And I think that goes a long way, man, with players. Like mentally, they know, like, all right, my coach, he believes in our ability. So, we get in this situation again, we got to come through for him. You know what I mean? We didn't come through on this one, but the next time we got to come through so that he keep believing in us and he keep taking these chances. Because I think that's one of the reasons why he keep doing it is because a lot of the times they convert. You know what I mean? They able to make it happen. So
to your point, I don't know if Mike McCarthy would do that for Dak. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he'll do that. That don't mean Dak ain't good, but I'm saying at least he trusted him though. So
I never said Dak wasn't a good quarterback.
I just gave you credit. We're not okay.
No, I'm just saying.
Nope.
I think he's a good.
We done.
Yeah, you done.
I'm going to.
You should have left it alone.
Next topic. I gave you credit. You. Oh my. Nigga, you got pennies on tonight, nigga. God damn. Dog. All right. Next topic, baby. Next topic. Let's get it.
Next game.
Yeah. Next game. We had Buffalo.
Against Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh.
All right. The score was 31-17. I wrote this down. I don't know if that's correct. Oh, I was right.
No more Lions shit. I mean, no more Cowboy shit.
All right. So the score was 31-17. It was a good game, even though I know the score may show a little different. Some of my takeaways from it before I get your takeaways, dog. On Josh Allen long run. Did you see what happened?
I saw Minka Fitzpatrick loafing.
Okay, so it's a reason why he did, though.
So hold on, no. I know where you're going. So Josh Allen did something similar to what Kenny Pickett did in college.
That shit is some bullshit, fam. You cannot. They got to take that.
So hold on, let's say what it is first before you react to it.
He faked that fucking slide, the quarterback slide for protection, and then he kept going. Like, bro, hey, this one thing I love about the NBA. When you know what I'm saying, when the announcers or whoever is doing it, they say something that needs to be taken out the game next year,
and they do it.
They do it, or they you know what I'm saying, they do something to help resolve bad issues that fucks up the game. Josh Allen like he's about to slide, fam, and then kept going, fam. Like that shit is some whole shit. Not from. I mean, I get it. He take advantage of it. I'm just saying, like the NFL got to fix this shit. At all levels of football, need to fix it. If they feel you attempted to do that and you fake and keep going, it's dead where you attempted it at. Matter of fact, lose 10 yards on the bullshit, dog. That's some bullshit, man. Because what it is if you go into attempt and we keep going because early in the game, boy, the linebacker number 16 got a flag for hitting Josh.
Which was bullshit. Miles Jack.
They got to take that shit out the game. That shit irritates the fuck out of me, bro. I hate that fake slide shit, bro. Like, that shit irks the fuck out of me, bro. And that kind of, like, changed the game a little bit more, too. Like, shit like that, dog, I don't like. That's one of my takeaways from it. I ain't like that. I think Rudolph played
Mason
good.
Rudolph.
Hey, he played good. I just wish, the only thing I wish with him off looking at that game, he needed to take like deeper drops. Like he say hike and he just opens up. He don't take no, you know what I'm saying, drop backs to help the O-line because I don't think his O-line is that great. He just is taking no drop backs. Like, but he stands in the pocket, so I guess that's cool too. I just wish he'll take more, more drop backs. That was another one of my takes from that. And I gotta talk about Mike Tomlin. Now I hear Everybody always want to fire their fucking coaches because of such and such and such. Now, I like Mike Tomlin. I think he's a good leader of men. He's a black dude, so you know I'm always riding for the black people, nigga.
Except for the quarterbacks.
I fuck with CJ. Talk about it. Yeah.
That's one quarterback out of Lord knows how many. But I digress. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Mike Tomlin, fam. Everybody say, oh, he's one of the best coaches in the NFL. He's never had a losing season in whatever his little record that he's on right now. Mm-hmm. How do you get credit for this? I don't understand this. Like the way New America is, where they giving somebody credit for still losing and saying he's still a good coach, but don't have a losing season. Like how we giving him credit for that? That's the same way when motherfuckers give credit for LeBron James. He went to all them NBA finals all them years, but half of them motherfuckers is losses. Like I'm confused. Like why he's not, I get the Rootnies, they do not fire their coaches. They don't believe in that shit, which I love that about their organization. But I'm just saying, like everybody like, oh, he need to go coach here, he need to go coach there, or blah, 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 blah. Like, nigga, you've been losing. You ain't been, some of them years he didn't make the playoffs, but he didn't have a losing record. Why do we give him credit for that? I'm sorry to do this to a black coach, man. I do like him as a person because I know he's a leader of men. But like, if anybody should be fired, like, come on, fam. Like, and that's something you fire a nigga over. He ain't won since 2007. We're in 2024. And we keep praising that. Like, how?
What did he win at 07? What did they win? The Super Bowl?
Oh, and that was the last time.
Okay.
Like, I don't get, like, why are we praising that? Oh, he ain't had a losing season? It's the same way with LeBron. Oh, he make it to the finals. Oh, so he's the GOAT. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You have to be a winner to get some of the stuff that people try to put on winners. And neither one of them niggas is winning. I don't understand that shit. That's just my take. I'm gonna let you have it though, man. Take off.
My guy B in the comments, he said he got love for bruh. He referring to Mike Tomlin.
Right.
But I don't think the players respond to him anymore. Man. Am I giving my take on the game or my take on in response to Mr. Tomlin?
You could do both, dog. Take off.
As far as the game, bro, I feel like the Bills did what everybody expected them to do. I didn't think they were going to struggle in this game at all. Even though I was surprised, like you said, Mason Rudolph did play a really good game, especially somebody being a third-string quarterback, if I'm not mistaken. Because their first string was Kenny Pickett, second string was Trubisky, and then Mason Rudolph was the third string.
I'm sorry, I don't mean it.
Yeah.
But everybody's in the comments saying he need a quarterback.
Okay, that's where I'm going. Yeah, that's where I'm going. That's
I'm just saying, like we can't do that. We can't do that.
But the thing is, bro, like. So I'm gonna address Tomlin.
But if you give everybody your quarterback, then every coach would be good, though. So I mean, that's just the way it is, though. I mean,
but that's the key. But hold on, that's the key to building a good relationship with a GM and finding a good quarterback, whether it's in the draft or it's in free agency.
Well,
having a guy that's going to fit whatever system that you have in place, and that's going to fit well with the team. Be a leader, be a secondary leader, because the head coach is the primary leader. The quarterback is usually the secondary leader. He's the guy that's going to be able to connect with the players. So to Brandon's point, if the players are not responding to Tomlin the same way that the older players back in the day responded to him, because Tomlin, as far as what I think, I've obviously never been a player for Tomlin, but on the outside looking in, I feel like he's got an old school mentality. And a lot of the younger players, it might not be translating over to him. You know what I mean? So I feel like with him having Mason Rudolph, him coming in, being a third-string quarterback, not really having a lot of chemistry with the guys. Like I said, man, I feel like he played well. They defense, they was missing T.J. Watt. I feel like if they have T.J. Watt in that game, it's a different ball game. I don't think they would have won. It would have been a closer game. So that's kind of my take on that game. Buffalo did what they do. Josh Allen, he's gonna fuck up. I don't trust him. And next week is gonna be their week. We're gonna get into that. Yep. KC gonna get in that ass. But as far as Tomlin, bro, I mean, like you said, the Rooneys, they don't fire coaches. And I mean, I respect them for that, but there does come a time where you kind of got to see what's out there, kick the tires on some of these other coaches. You got a Bill Belichick hanging out. I don't know if that's the direction you want to go in. There's other coaches that are going to be on the market. There's a Jim Harbaugh. Do you bring him in? He's kind of, going on interviews. But keeping him in there because he's had a winning record, I don't know, bro. I don't know if that's the. I feel like you can go either way. Is he a good coach? Yes. Does he have a proven track record? Yes. He's won a Super Bowl. He's never had a losing season. That's more than what most coaches can say about their resumes. There's a lot of coaches that have always had losing seasons and have never won a Super Bowl.
We're not giving credit for a nigga to go 8-8, 8-7, whatever the fuck it is, every year or whatever the fuck.
Okay, so let me ask you this: would you rather? And this is not to say I'm defending Tomlin. I just want to ask you this question from an objective standpoint. Would you rather have Tomlin as a coach that's going to give you a winning record and a chance to go to the Super Bowl every year? Or would you rather recycle different coaches every year and have losing seasons? So what would you rather have?
So let me put this out there before I answer your question. It's not that I want Tomlin to be fired. I'm tired of the whole narrative of like you everybody say all these other coaches need to get fired because they make the playoffs with 12-5 seasons and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But Mike Tomlin go 8-8 or 8-7, whatever. What? How many games is it? 17, 9-8, whatever the fuck they go, and it's man. Let's give him a pat on the back for that. Like, come on, fam.
I feel you, bro. I feel you, but I think it's
like we giving praise for losers. That's what it is, bro. And that's what people do with LeBron, and I do not like that. We cannot give praise for losers, nigga. You're not winning. Like you can't.
Okay, so
America do this.
I'm sorry to do this for the audience. Trust me, I didn't want to do this, but he just made a statement, and I feel like his statement applies to something that we just discussed. And why don't you apply? Huh?
You had a statement that applied to something we discussed too, but I let it go because I didn't want to go back to it.
Well, why doesn't that logic apply to Mike McCarthy? And why doesn't that apply to Dak or whoever's responsible for their losing? Because they've been doing the same shit. Regardless of them finishing 12-5, 13-3, and all that shit, it's the same, bro. Them regular season records don't matter. Once you get in the playoffs, as long as you make it, make it. But if you fucking lose, you're in the same boat.
I'm not going backwards.
Okay, but I'm asking you to
talk about Mike Tomlin. We're gonna stay on Mike Tomlin. We're gonna stay on.
Okay, but I'm not. Okay, listen.
We
don't have to go back. We don't have to go back. But I'm asking you to apply that same logic to Mike Tomlin. It's the same shit.
Sure.
Okay, that's all I'm asking. We don't got to go back.
Sure.
So
let me ask you a question. So we should give Mike Tomlin a pass on the back to everybody giving him because he go 8-9 and 8,
8 and whatever.
Yeah, every year.
I feel like
that deserves credit.
So I feel like he gives your team.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't finish. I just want a yes or no from you. I didn't want your.
Does that deserve credit?
Yes.
Yes, it does deserve credit.
Okay, I see what type of nigga
That's my opinion.
Okay, I see what type of nigga is. Let's go. We can move on.
It absolutely does.
I feel you.
Okay.
Since 2007. Yep. Okay. just keep doing that, sir, and we're gonna keep praising that. Mm-hmm. We're gonna keep praising that.
Cowboys ain't won a Super Bowl since when? But okay.
Right. But you just talked all that shit about Dak, nigga. So just keep being. You said Dak ain't sorry, but he's here. So yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Same shit. But hey,
I feel like they're in the same boat. That was my point.
Okay, same boat. Sure.
Right.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
What's next?
We got Tampa Bay against the
Tampa Bay and Philly.
Tampa Bay and Philly, dog.
You going first? Or you want me to go first?
Yeah, just take off, baby. That's still your division, baby. Have at it. Have at it.
Philly, Philadelphia. Gilly, that nigga Gilly was mad. Gilly had the helmet on.
Talking all that shit about them Cowboys the day before.
Man, he was going crazy. See, that's the thing, bro. You gotta relax. If your team still gotta play in the playoffs and another team get eliminated, bro, you gotta just relax. You can go crazy, but wait until your team win first, then you go crazy. You don't go crazy before your team go out there and get embarrassed. Fam, I don't know what to say about the Eagles, man. This is
if you don't want to say, I'm ready. I'm ready.
No. I got a couple comments, a couple thoughts. Like I told you, bro. I told you last year at the beginning of the season, Philly was a dangerous team, right? Not only were they a dangerous team, they made it to the Super Bowl, lost to Kansas City, a couple controversial plays. We're not going to get into it. This year,
I told you before the season they was going to be trying, but go ahead.
You did. You was like, yo, they're not going to be able to duplicate the success that they had last year. And I was like, oh, I don't know, man. I feel like they're still going to be good. They got the same team.
And they said no PowerPoint for the Eagles.
No power. I just want to hear the Eagles line. No PowerPoint for Philly, man. They didn't deserve a PowerPoint. They didn't deserve the time it took for me to put that together. Hey, man, bro, I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet, dog, because it's so many things I can say about them. I expected more from them. I expected more from Jalen Hurts. I get AJ Brown didn't play, whether he was hurt or whether he was on some diva shit or a little bit of both. They didn't have him. My one kudos goes out to Devontae Smith. He fucking he balled out, bro. He showed me that he can be a number one receiver. He ran every route. He was running slants, hitches, goals, curls, posts, comebacks. Bro, he was running every route, he was catching like difficult passes. Not passes that was on target. He was going up and getting the motherfuckers in single, double, and triple coverage. He was balling, bro. He was the lone bright spot for Philly, in my opinion. He went crazy. So kudos to Devontae Smith. I want to get my love out there first. The hate comes from Jalen. And the reason I'm giving Jalen hate, bro, I feel like he don't run enough. You have God-given ability and God-given talent as a dual threat quarterback. Dual threat means you can throw and fucking run. He don't run the ball enough. You got one read. Devontae Smith, he got the ball to him. If Devontae not there, your second read is whoever. It could be Goddard. We saw Goddard frustrated on the sideline. I don't know if it's because he wasn't getting targets. He might have been open on a few plays.
I gotta chime in, dog. I gotta chime in because you
go ahead, chime in.
You speaking. You know, you're not giving. You giving half. You know what I'm saying? You're not giving everything. So
I'm not done.
Yeah, but you said some things and you didn't get a whole thing. So first with the Jalen Hurts thing, his knee was fucked up. I know they didn't put it out to everybody for him to be. I'm saying so you can see his more door threat side. So he couldn't run how he did last season.
Did you hear what Collinsworth said during the game?
I don't give a fuck what that nigga said.
Did you hear what he said? He asked him straight up, "Yo, how's your knee?" "Oh, I'm fine."
Bro, what you think? So of course that's what he gonna say. Who gonna say, "Yo, I'm hurt"? Nigga say you hurt, then man, you supposed to be in the field. So that's to that point. And to the other point, I think so. Yes, I think everybody played bad. The most nigga that I get a blame to though is the OC. I know it's another black.
I ain't even get to that, but yeah, the play.
But they blitz every play. So what you expect him to do, fam? All Todd Bowles blitz every single play, and he had nothing to counter that, which I think was stupid.
And you know that. You know that as a fan, right?
I do.
Okay, so why the fuck don't they OC know that?
I don't.
And why the fuck can't they make adjustments to the blitz?
I don't.
You telling me every team that blitz you is just an automatic loss?
I don't.
Oh, we can't do nothing. They blitzing us every play. Game over. We can't make any adjustments. We can't do nothing to counteract the blitz. So let's just go ahead and lay down. Y'all got it. Y'all can go ahead and advance to the next round of the playoffs. We just gonna go home. We appreciate y'all coming out. That's what you're telling me? That doesn't make sense, bro.
I don't know why he did that shit. That shit was stupid as fuck.
Okay, make adjustments. Come to the line of scrimmage. You see the blitz coming, make a fucking adjustment. Audible. Jalen Hurts has complete command of that offense. He's not handicapped at all. He can do whatever he wants. There were no adjustments made at the line of scrimmage. You see the blitz coming.
So I do agree with you. I agree with you. So now this is the part why I blame Goddard to just to rebuttal some of the shit you said about. He pissed off, motherfucker. Get more separation. Then when they showing replay, you not get that much separation, nigga. So you should have been doing in and out routes, nigga, that way because you see the blitz coming, nigga. I need you to be hot right now. It's coming. Like I don't know.
Get more. They got to get more creative. And that's another thing they got to stop doing.
That's why he wanted to go into Devontae. I just think
another thing they got to stop doing, bro. They got to stop running fucking screens when their receivers can't fucking block.
Oh my God.
What's the point of running a quick screen to your receiver if the motherfucker that's supposed to be blocking can't block? What are you doing? You will get somebody hurt, bro. You can't do that. They don't use DeAndre Swift enough.
Bro. Fam, that's why I blame the OC. I put this all on the OC, and I guess you could say the head coach for him not getting the OC ass.
Bruh, I just don't get it, man. They got the talent. They have the personnel to be able to compete. Even with A.J. Brown being out the game, they still could have beat the damn Buccaneers. The Buccaneers ain't nobody special. That's crazy. Then the defense, oh my God.
Bradbury?
Fam. That defense, bro.
No, we're gonna start with Bradbury. Bradbury, yo, that nigga fried up. He done. That nigga done. Slay, he done too.
Hey man, I like Slay, man.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We don't care what kind of feelings we have towards this nigga. His ass done too, because he was getting cooked. I'm just saying I don't like how he got hurt, but I'm just saying prior to that was the best thing that could have happened for his ass. Get his whole ass off the field because he's done.
He was getting cooked. He was getting cooked. Everybody in the secondary was getting cooked, bro. He was getting cooked. They was all getting cooked. Hey, bro, I'm gonna mention another name to you, bro.
Talk to me.
This is probably the biggest shocker to me all season. Hassan Reddick. Oh, fam. Last year, he went fucking crazy. I think he was top 5 in sacks last year, bro. This year, this motherfucker is on a milk cart. Like, bro, he is nowhere to be found. I haven't heard his name called in Lord knows how long. What are you doing?
They done, fam. Like, I don't think they need to bring back Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham.
He's cooked. Bro, they need to just retire. Fletcher Cox, just go, bro. Brandon Graham, just go. Jason Kelsey, I get it. He was first team All-Pro. Bro, just
hell no. I don't want to hear shit about Jason Kelsey. I don't give a fuck if they call it nigga Hall of Fame or not. His ass, I seen that nigga get bullworth so many got time. Nigga. Vita Vea was going through his ass. Nigga, I don't want to hear shit about that.
Hey, Vita Vea is that's a.
I don't give a fuck. Nigga, you an NFL player. Get your weight up, nigga, or get your ass off the field, nigga. Go cry your ass off the field with everybody else, nigga. Cry your ass in the locker room, nigga. We ain't giving all that. Get your ass off the field, nigga.
They gotta go, bro. Them old heads gotta go. It's over. They trying to chase the ring. They had their opportunity last season.
Yep.
And it didn't work out. It's over, bro. You know how hard it is to get back to a fucking Super Bowl? If you ain't Tom Brady? Like, come on, fam. That shit ain't happening.
They just hey, so some more of my takes. I think Tampa Bay, they need to go ahead and pay Mike again. They ain't want to pay him this year.
Mike Evans?
Yeah, he asked for a contract. Give it to him.
Hey, Mike dropped a lot of fucking balls, though.
He dropped one. The other one was
no. You didn't. No.
Okay,
he dropped like 3 or 4 balls, bro.
He dropped. I remember 2.
He dropped 2 deep balls, and then he dropped like 2 other ones. And the one deep ball should have been a touchdown.
I don't remember 4. I remember the one that should have been a touchdown, and I remember the one that was on the sideline to the left side. But that shit, if he made that would have been a great catch. But that's the only one I heard.
He's Mike Evans. He's not a regular receiver. He comes up with those catches. Okay. That's part of why we refer to him as Mike Evans.
So you saying he should get because I was just saying he should get a contract. I get it. He dropped.
No. Of course. He's a Hall of Famer right now. Mike Evans is a Hall of Famer right now. So yeah.
My other take. They need to give Baker a 3-year deal, dog.
I
give him 3.
Baker. Yes, Baker Mayfield has.
Deal.
He has
Maybe a
2 year. He has absolutely played himself into another contract.
Yeah,
he's done something that nobody expected him to do. I mean, granted, the NFC South is fucking trash. I get that. You got the Saints, you got the bum-ass Panthers, and you got bum-ass Atlanta. So he gets the benefit of playing in a weak-ass division. I get that. However, he still balled out, bro. He went crazy, got the Buccaneers to the playoffs, won a playoff game. So, yes, he has absolutely earned himself a contract, whether it's a 2-year, 3-year. I mean, if they don't –
Nothing over
who the
that.
fuck else?
Nothing over that.
Who else they going to get?
I mean,
in the next 2-3 years?
Huh? The draft. There's a lot of quarterbacks in this draft.
I mean, yeah, but you don't do that until the next 2-3 years. You see what Baker does. I mean, I feel like Baker's still relatively young. Why not try to build around him?
Okay.
They got a good defense that's still relatively young. All you need is a good quarterback and a good defense, bro. And that's a recipe to get you to the Super Bowl. All you got to do is build around that shit. And you in a weak division, that's a good recipe right there.
We're gonna see.
They need to build around that shit. That's what Tom Brady did. Tom Brady was Tom Brady. They had a good defense, and they won the fucking Super Bowl. I don't see why they can't mimic that. So I'm riding with Baker.
I feel it. Well, let's get into it
until next week.
Let's get into it then. We right into it then. We got these week about the divisional games. We got Houston versus B-More. That's gonna be the first game come Saturday.
Woo!
I know you're taking Baltimore because they your Super Bowl team. So you taking Baltimore
Am I taking Baltimore?
You taking Baltimore, right? Because they your Super Bowl pick. Okay.
Yeah.
You know who I'm riding with?
Of course.
Okay.
Got the hat on.
No, you know.
Of course.
Well, T got them bum ass B-More. What you think the score gonna be? Give me a prediction on the score.
Ooh, it's gonna be close, bro.
You think so?
It's gonna be close, and it's gonna be a low-scoring game. I'm going 17-13 Baltimore.
17-13 B-More. Okay.
Matter of fact, no. Give me 2017. That boy Justin Tucker gonna come through. Yeah, you forgot about Tuck. Yeah, he's another Hall of Famer. First ballot as a kicker.
Yeah, because he's from Texas. You don't even talk about that. Who's talking about that?
Hey, it don't matter.
So
it don't matter.
I'm gonna be
a bad man.
Do I think we're gonna win?
My guy Trav said bum ass Ravens. He only saying that because he a Pittsburgh fan. So I get it. He bitter.
Do I think we're gonna win?
He said low scoring. Hey, the Texans got a good defense, man. Don't sleep on that Texans defense.
Do I think we're gonna win this game? I don't know, man.
Why you thinking? Hey, Trav, them divisional games, bro, they get a little bit tighter, brother. That score and all that shit, even though I'm going with Baltimore, Lamar been doing his thing, scoring 2-3 touchdowns. They scoring on every drive and all that shit.
So
I get it.
We did play them week 1, and they beat us.
What was the score?
So this is CJ first game. They beat us by 2 tutties. It was his first game.
What was the final score?
I can't remember it. We scored like, I think, a touchdown and 2 field goals.
Okay. If y'all, whoever in the comments, bro, post that score in the chat just so we can have it. The week 1 game with the Texans and the Ravens.
So they did.
We just want to see what that score was.
But I do. I mean, you know, I'm picking Houston.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be tough, dog. Just because I know everybody been, flying high on our defense. I just don't think we there yet.
And I respect that for you.
I don't
being able to recognize y'all limits.
I don't think
y'all limitations
there yet.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly, here's one of the main reasons we don't got 2 corners. We got 1 corner, and that's Stingley. The King and the other dude on the no.
Ooh, hold on now. That was your guy.
No, I said Stingley.
I know, not Stingley. The other DB.
No, the other DB ain't playing.
Why is he not?
We got King on the other side. It was 25-9.
Not King.
25-9. Okay, shit. Well, there it is. That was the score.
25-9. Appreciate you, Smooth.
So I thought we did score. So I think we kicked 3 field goals. If that's
damn, y'all didn't score?
That was CJ.
Like you said, like you said. Look, I get it. CJ first game. You playing against one of the best defenses in the league. I get it, bro.
So I'm gonna tell you. Here's the score right here. Here's the score right here. You ready?
Okay. Yep. What you got?
We get the ball last. Go 2017. Texans win.
So we picked the same score.
Yep.
But you going Texans?
Yep. We're gonna get the ball last and kick that field goal.
Trav said he threw for 250. He got sacked 5 times, but he threw for 250.
I mean that's cool though because we don't know. Those could have been empty calories. Just because you throw for 250, when the game start getting out of hand in the fourth quarter, niggas just be throwing a bitch and. So
but still, man.
Again, it was a first game. So I'm not mad.
Okay, I'm just saying to be a rookie, first game, you get sacked 5 times and still be able to throw for 250. Everybody not doing that. I just want to put that out there.
I can't agree or disagree with that.
Okay,
but yeah, I got a 2017. I think we're gonna get the ball last and beat the flop.
So I'm gonna tell you what the key will be to this game for y'all. Aside from Lamar's ability to extend plays and be special, unlike another quarterback we mentioned earlier, they got to be able to stop the run. If y'all can't stop the run, it's going to get ugly, bro. Y'all got to stop Gus Edwards. You got to stop Melvin Gordon. I know that's probably laughable.
Chill out.
It sounds laughable.
Chill out.
Okay. And you said you had the same reaction when I mentioned Green Bay and their receivers last week, and you saw what happened.
And them niggas didn't go off.
Who didn't go off?
The nigga you was mentioning, Reed. Nigga had 0 catches.
And it's even worse. They scored 50 and he didn't do nothing.
I'm just saying, those people
that's even fucking worse.
The people you was naming, they ain't do shit. All nigga did
Wicks, Dobbs. I named all their receivers and they went crazy. Okay. You can go back and watch the pod. We ain't got to go back and forth. It's on record.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. So I'm just saying, don't sleep. That running game and also the tight end, Isaiah Likely. Keep a fucking eye on him. And I'm going to throw another one at you. You ready for this one? Guess who's back? Mark motherfucking Andrews. Yeah. Yeah. So imagine him and Likely running through that motherfucking secondary with Odell, with Bateman, with Zay Flowers. Okay? My score predict. I might have to give you another score. It might get stupid. It might get stupid on y'all. I'm just saying. So, and Odell, he been waiting. He been chilling. I think he been playing possum. I think he might go fucking berserk in this fucking game, bro. 2 tutties. $120. He might take a slant to the crib. You already know. He gets separation on that slant. Ain't nobody who gonna catch him.
Stop that shit.
Okay. I'm on record. We on record. We on record, y'all. He said Odell not gonna go to the crib on the slant. We on record right now. I can't fucking wait. I'm gonna call your ass too. FaceTime. Hey, nigga.
I'm gonna send your ass to voicemail heaven.
I know you are.
We'll see what happens. Let's see what happens.
B said likely touches might go down. If Baltimore is smart, they would find a way to incorporate both tight ends in the passing game. And there's no way Houston's going to be able to stop that. No fucking way. They're not going to be able to stop that and stop the run. There's too much going on. And Lamar's ability to run, that's too much. How you going to fucking stop that? Cover 1, cover 2, cover 3. Bro, you can't do nothing against that.
Hey,
I'm done.
Like I said, it's going to be a tough game, but if history repeats itself, Baltimore going home like they always do with Lamar Jackson. So that's what I'm going to live off of. I don't give a fuck. And Kodo, I do not hate OBJ, but he just ain't got the same speed he had when he was a Giant. Chill out, fam. He
speed on display.
Okay. Well, whatever. I don't give a fuck. We got Green Bay, San Fran. Take your pick, nigga. Try to talk with your ass.
Ooh, hey, that's another good game, man. It's another good game. Niners coming off her. They.
Who you got? I don't need all your shit. Who you got?
Fuck. I'm gonna go Niners. I'm gonna go Niners because they have a history of beating up on the Packers. Just like the Packers got a history of beating up on Dallas, the Niners got a history of beating up on the Packers. For some reason, when the Packers go up against the Niners, bro, I don't know what the fuck.
What's the score? Give me a score. Give me a score on all your shit, because you got
shit. I'm going 24. I'm going 24-17.
24-17.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm taking the Niners too, just because Green Bay just beat the Cowboys.
Okay. You think they shot their load?
Yeah, and I think the score is going to be 45.
Damn.
To 6.
Oh my God. So they're going to do them like they did Dallas? Is that what you're saying?
Man, you see another dollar fucking Cowboy thing, dog. You got to put
it's low hanging fruit, bro. Like you got to put right there. I can't.
You goddamn.
You leave it. It's right there.
Yeah, dog. I think
just throwing me oops, bro. I mean, what you want me to do?
Yeah, I think it's going to be 45-6, dog. Okay. I think their defense is going to stop Aaron Jones. You stop Aaron Jones.
He said 45. God damn.
Yeah, if you stop Aaron Jones, though, I think they good.
They got the personnel to do it. Unlike, who's linebackers? Niners linebackers. They come to play. Greenlaw.
We got Bills, Kansas City. Who you got, nigga?
I told you, KC. KC is dangerous, bro. In the playoffs, home or away, it don't matter.
And I got the Bills.
Mahomes is a bad man.
I got the Bills.
Oh, I can't wait.
I got the Bills.
This ain't it.
I think the Bills have lost to them niggas, you know what I'm saying, the last few years with them.
Yeah.
I think the Bills gonna get them niggas. I think it's gonna be 23-20. I'm taking the Bills.
You saw how Tyreek Hill got pressed. What you think he gonna do to Diggs?
Give me your score, brother.
Ooh, buddy. This is gonna be another low scorer. Matter of fact, hold on. What they put up on Miami 26? Okay.
They got a trouble 23. They got a trouble.
I'm going. Oh, this might be another instant classic. I'm gonna go 26-23. That's where I'm going on this one.
Gotcha. You going?
I think they're gonna score 26 again, and Buffalo gonna make it a game. They're gonna compete, but that man Patty Mahomes, yeah.
All right, next game. Detroit against Tampa.
Woo! This is a good game, man. This is an underdog game.
You think he's gonna bring the blitz every play again?
Yeah, you got to. You have to put that pressure on him. Here's my thing: put pressure on him. See how he responds to the pressure. If he responds well to the pressure, we're talking about Goff, obviously. If Goff responds well to the pressure, then you make your adjustments. But I'm coming out and I'm blitzing. Fuck that. I'm going to make him beat us. And if he does, I'm still going to have time to make my adjustments, see what we need to do to try to counteract what he's doing against us. Also, Detroit's defense got to stop Tampa Bay. Detroit's defense is trash.
Who do you got, nigga? Shit. God damn.
Oh.
Okay, you picking Detroit. I know you is.
How you know?
Okay, you picking Tampa then?
Damn. You know what? I'm going with the black man. I'm gonna go Tampa.
I'm
going Tampa. This is upset city, baby.
I took Tampa 24-21.
I'm going Tampa. I like that score. 24-21. I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. I think that pressure gonna be too much for Goff, man.
As long as he bring that blitz, I think they ain't
and
Detroit defense is not good.
No, they're not good. But Tampa's O line also isn't. They're a little shaky. I mean, Detroit's O line is a little shaky. So
Yeah, that's why I'm taking Tampa. I think they about to. Yeah, I think it's going. I think I got Tampa on that, man. I think Baker
I'm gonna go Tampa because I think Mayfield gonna do his thing. Baker gonna do his thing regardless.
Yeah, Baker
and
need
I don't see them
$250,000 bonus every game.
Oh yeah, he want that bread. He want that bread. I don't see them DBs being able to stop Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Palmer, the guy that the 4-3 guy.
Did you see Palmer? He sends out a tweet every time he sends out a tweet that he say, "I'm pissed off."
I'm pissed. He scores. Well, he gonna tweet it. I'm pretty sure it's in his best interest to send out another tweet this weekend,
right?
And say I'm pissed.
Yep.
So yeah,
so there it is. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Dog. We got it.
Okay.
You know what time it is? You know what time it is?
All right. It's time for the grain game. Oh man, hold on. Let me get this up out of there.
I'm gonna pull my shot. Have it ready.
You gonna pull a shot already? A pre-shot?
Just in case.
It's light, bro.
I know it is. How many questions is it?
It's 5.
5.
Yeah.
I definitely take 5 shots, so I know that.
Little light 5 piece for you.
And I definitely won't be fucked up.
Before we get into the grain game, I just want to give a shout out.
Who we giving a shout out to?
We're giving a shout out to Jerzy Robinson. Jerzy Robinson is a Phoenix, Arizona native. She is a women's high school basketball player. She actually, even though she's from Phoenix, she plays in Cali right now. She is currently the 2026.
She played for Sierra Canyon.
I appreciate you, bro. She plays for Sierra Canyon, and she's the 2026 #1 women's high school basketball player in the nation. And she just signed a Nike NIL shoe deal in high school. That's crazy. I don't know any other high school player in any sport that has been able to do that. And she's not even out of high school yet.
All right.
So I just wanted to go ahead.
She's a junior, right? Or a sophomore?
She's a junior. So I just wanted to go ahead. As a junior, that's insane, bro. A Nike shoe deal, NIL in high school. That's crazy. So
I used to hoop with her pops.
You used to hoop with her pops?
Yeah.
Because her pops was in the league, right?
Yeah, he used to play for Oregon State.
And he blew his knee out or something like that, right?
He was child ultra secret recruit. So
he's a sophomore. Tori says he's a sophomore. My bad.
Yeah.
Damn, she only a sophomore?
Yeah, her pops is a motherfucking pit bull. So she got his attitude, and that's why she great. It passed on down to his daughter. Nigga.
Clearly. So
we
man.
Play LA Fitness every Saturday morning, and he'll take an hour to finish a game because this nigga arguing everything. So if she anything like her pops, which I seen her play, that's why she got that deal, dog. You know what I'm saying?
There it is, man. So yeah, I just wanted to give it a quick shout out, man. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into this grain game. For those of you who are not familiar with the grain game, like I said, I say this every week, but as we continue to do these episodes, I won't have to do this little intro. Y'all know what the grain game is, but I feel like I still need to do it. If you guys are familiar with Drink Champs, we basically trade off each week. We ask each other questions. It's kind of like either or questions, would you rather questions, that type of shit. And if we can't decide on whatever the options are, then we got to take a shot.
Last week, somebody got drunk. We ain't gonna see no.
So yeah, he fucked me up we can speak on it. He fucked me up last week. He got me. I got him the week before, but he got me back. You know what I mean? I was on that gentleman's jack, and I fucked up. I should have stayed with the tequila. I went with the whiskey. I ain't really been on the dark, and he got me. I was fucked up. I was feeling it the next morning. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We had to motherfucking check on your ass the next day.
All right, let's get into it, man. We just got it's just 5 questions, bro. I don't think these are all that crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
but you never know. Because I asked you some the week before, and I was like, and then you was drinking. So we gonna see. Here we go. First one. If you had the opportunity to play one position in the Super Bowl, would you rather play corner and have to follow the other team's number one receiver all game, or return kicks? Yeah. Yeah. Let me know if you need me to repeat that, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up myself a little something.
So let me just
ran out of mixer.
So this means say the beginning of the part again.
I'm gonna repeat the whole question. Fuck it.
I just need the beginning part.
If you had the opportunity to play one position in the Super Bowl, that's the beginning part. You got the rest?
Now, the last thing did you say punt or kickoff returns?
Would you rather return kicks? Or
I need you to be more specific. Is it punch or kickoff return?
Both. You got to do both. You the return man. You do punts and kickoffs. Or you playing corner and you following the other team's number one receiver.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. So what you gonna do? Ooh, I got him, y'all. I'm 1-0. I'm 1-0 on him. Let's go. Damn. Cute. I thought you was gonna say return kicks. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Of course, but then the competitive me ain't about to just let somebody just
right.
It ain't happening.
You want to get over it? Right.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening, dog.
I already know. All right. We on number 2.
That was cute.
We on number 2.
That. You get a kiss. You get a kiss. That was cute. I like that.
This nigga here. All right, this one might be easier. It might be easier. All right. Tori said that nigga too competitive. All right. Would you rather attend Game 7 of a Houston Astros World Series or be in Times Square, New York for New Year's Eve?
Hold on. Say the questions again.
Well, I gotta keep repeating it. You heard me.
I did not hear you. I didn't hear you. Say it again.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat it. Would you rather attend Game 7 of a Houston Astros World Series or be in Times Square, New York for New Year's Eve for the motherfucking ball drop? And for those of you out there, y'all might not value these things, but he does. So these questions are tailored to him.
Hey, so
y'all might be like, "Oh, this is not a hard question at all.
Hey,
I'm gonna pick this or pick that."
So here we go to the audience.
Okay.
This is what Terrence fucked up at.
Okay.
He would have had me. The only place he fucked up is because he said New Year's. I don't care about the New Year's. It's for Christmas Day. That's where he fucked up at. Okay. That's what he fucked up at. So I don't have to drink because I will go to the Astros game. Bang, bang.
All right. You got it. So we 1-1. We 1-1. He got me. He said pick Times Square. He likes to see balls drop.
He's fucking faggot motherfucker.
He's a fucking idiot, bro. All right. Question number 3. Woo.
Hey, so Shantina, yes, New York will always be there. I just have never been, and that's been like a dream of mine since I was a kid, especially from Home Alone. But again, it's for Christmas. It's not for New Year's, and that's what he fucked up at.
All right. So question number 3. This kind of crazy, bro. I was thinking about this shit myself. I'm not gonna hold you. Would you rather know how you die or when you die?
Yo, the crazy. Hey, I swear to God, I had this question for you last week, but I was saving it for you this week.
Yo, you fucked up.
Okay. Say it again.
Would you rather know how you die or when you die?
It's a good question, but I'd rather know how I died, though.
You rather know how?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Bro, that's tough.
That's a good question.
That's
I rather know how.
I don't think you can go wrong either way. Hey, y'all put your answers in the comments, man. I know this is a morbid ass question, but I want to see what y'all think. Like, would you rather, like, honestly, like, bro, that shit is crazy.
I really know how, because as long as I don't die from 2 ways, which is being drowned or on fire.
On fire, yeah.
Those are 2 ways.
Those are tough ways to go out.
Drowning,
tough ways to go.
Anything else? I mean,
but to know when, ooh. Oh, that shit is, man. She said, Shantia said, I want to know when. B said, that's deep. Tree said, neither. Tori said, deep as fuck, but I'd rather know when. Smooth. I probably would want to know when. B said, I'm drinking on that.
I would never want to know when.
That's a tough one, bro.
Because if you know when, then you won't live your life.
Oh, yes, that's true. You have anxiety.
Yeah,
because you'll be looking forward to that day. Like, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, because if you know the date, depending on if it's fucking tomorrow or it's years from now, you know, you might be like,
you're living for that day, whatever day it is.
Living for that fucking day. Whereas now we living, you know what I mean? We just living. You know, we don't know when our time will be called. Once again, I'm sorry to be morbid. That's a
good ass question. We don't give a fuck. Okay. Shit.
All right, I'm just saying. That
was a good question.
Said when. He said when. Tori said, I'm living it to the fullest. That's another thing too. Like, if you know when, you might say fuck it and start wilding.
Here's the point. If I know when, I'm robbing a bank.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna start wilding. You're gonna be like, fuck it. I'm going out anyway.
I don't want to win. I don't want to know when. Because a win could be a month from now, and then my life is just gonna be done because I'm like, damn, I'm about to die in a month. I'm about to die this day. God damn. Every morning I'm waking up, I'm not even gonna be able to sleep. Bro. I'm gonna be like, fuck, I'm about to die.
Bruh, ain't no sleeping. Ain't no sleeping, bro. I'm going crazy.
Just let me know how.
Fuck out.
Let me know how. Just let me know how. Because if I'm drowning, nigga, I'll probably shoot myself in the head right now. Fuck that, nigga. I can't do that. So.
John said he robbing some athletes.
right. Shit. I'm robbing niggas.
Man. That's like that. That's like that May song, 24 Hours to Live. What would you do? Where would you go? You know what I mean? All that shit. That shit crazy, man. So, all right. So let's go. All right. Question number 4. You ready?
I'm ready, baby. Let's get it.
Choose between skydiving with no trainer, or you got to wear a wig, a dress, and heels in the club.
Nigga, wig me the fuck up, nigga. You know I ain't fucking with no goddamn.
Hey, y'all see this dude?
Wig me the fuck up, nigga. Call me Medea, goddamn it.
He one of them niggas that Cat was talking about, selling out, putting a motherfucking dress on.
Goddamn right. You know I don't fuck with heights, nigga. I don't even know why the fuck you said that.
You'd rather go in a club with a fucking wig and heels on?
Say something I don't like it, I'm gonna smack your ass, nigga. So you got smacked by a nigga with a wig, nigga. Yeah, you don't give a fuck, nigga. I ain't putting I'm not doing no fucking skydiving. Absolutely not. I don't give a fuck. Absolutely not. Wig me the fuck up.
You're not fucking over there.
I'm gonna have that dress and them heels on, boy. I'm gonna be walking that walk, nigga. Shit, put me on the runway. You gotta be fucked. Nigga, I'm not going skydiving, nigga. Hell no. Gotta be fucked up, dog.
Oh,
hell
no.
Yep. Call me Zesty, goddamn it. See, what you call me, baby. As long as I'm alive, nigga, I'm not fucking no skydiving shit. Ain't happening, brother.
I can't imagine this nigga walking through the club with fucking heels on, bro. Oh shit!
You fucked up. Nigga. You just see what happened to them people? Hey. Rest in peace to them people. You just see what happened with them niggas doing a hot air balloon.
The hot air balloon, yeah.
I'm on the ground.
Hey, that gave me the idea for the question. I'm not gonna hold you, but I was like, damn, I got to figure out something that might make them question that shit.
Yeah, baby, you know I'm standing on the ground, bro, dog. Fuck that.
That's nigga. Fucking crazy.
Absolutely not.
Oh man,
I'm on the ground with
it. All right, last question.
Yep, I only have one shot.
All right, this could be. I don't know how you going. Fuck it.
Yep, fuck it.
I'm just going to ask. Hey, for this question, I want y'all to put in the comments what y'all would do as well. Who sits in the front passenger seat? Mom Dukes or your wife?
Yeah. Hey, so here we go. So if you wanted me to answer this question, the reason why I can't answer this question though, because
drink. Hold on. No, before you go further, you gotta drink.
No, let me explain though. So I can only tell you how
drink and then explain.
No, because this was the same thing with you last week. This was the same thing with you last week. Let me explain this to you. Treat respect my mother enough. to where she give her the front seat. So I've never ever been put in that position, baby.
Yeah, Kodo said it depends on who's been getting on my nerves. Kodo's stupid, bro.
So if it could have been worded a lot different shit could have been worded, then I would have had to choose.
Mm-hmm.
But because Treese always be like, nah, Miss Murray, you can sit up front. Mm-hmm. And my mama pretty much declined. Well, nah. Because Treese would be like, nah, just go. She just go to the back with the kids most of the time. But yeah, so I've never really been put in that position. But I'm gonna ask you a question. If I had to, that's a good one, dog. That's a great one. And for that one, I will drink on that one, though. I'm gonna drink just because if I was never put in that predicament, if I had to ever be put in that, like I'd be like, shit, like nigga, I ain't saying, mom, get your ass out, go to the back, and I can't, you know what I'm saying? So I just, I'm gonna drink to it. Just because it could have been good. I'm gonna give you a half a shot though, just because it was, you know.
So what's that? That's I got you on the first one.
Yeah,
I got you.
You got me 1.5. 1.5. Okay. You could have had me for 2, and you just would have worded them differently though.
You're right. I fucked up on the New Year's one, the Times Square. You're right. Don't worry about it though. I had you on the ropes though.
But
I had you on the ropes. Be honest.
That's a good question, though, dog.
Okay.
Like,
all right. I appreciate it.
It's crazy, though, because I know most people like me and my wife because she's, you know, whatever it is. But, nigga, my mama had me at the same time, nigga. And raised me for 20 years, or, you know, I'm a man. So I hate when people automatically say wife because, nigga, that's my fucking mother at the same time, too. And so, like,
hey, they might have to lap up. Fuck it.
Right.
Somebody gonna sit on somebody's lap.
Yeah, go ahead and sit next to each other. However the fuck you want to do it.
Both of you motherfuckers in the front seat.
Because let's just, if you'd have read the question like this, let's say for instance you with your mama and y'all was driving, then you go pick up your wife. Are you supposed to say, yo, mom, go to the back? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, nigga, you got me.
Can you imagine? And your mom looking like, nigga, what? Go to the back.
That's some crazy shit. That if you
know who birthed you and raised you,
you would have had me. You would have had me if you'd have read it a little different. You'd have had me, dog. What did people say though?
Who you saving from drowning first?
I asked you that question last week, right? That's the question I asked you. Yes, I did, nigga.
You asked me that?
Yeah. If I didn't ask you, it's on my list. Oh no. Okay, yeah. I did. Okay, but who would I save first from drowning first? Between your wife and your mother.
We all died. We all did. Fuck it.
So let me explain something to you, Peter. If you was one of the, hosts, I would have to.
Trav says she got to start out in the back. Trav, who you talking about? Who got to start out in the back?
That's a good question, though, Peter. But shit, man, I don't know.
Trav said, "Fuck that." She got to start out in the back. Oh man, yeah. I don't know who do I save from drowning? Hey, you know what? I'm going out.
Hey, nope. You seen that? I'm gonna be swimming like that nigga was in Alabama, nigga. I'm swimming like a motherfucker. I got both of you, goddammit. I got both of you.
We want to pick up the wife. Oh, I see what Trav's saying. So Trav's saying that the wife gotta start out in the back and work her way up to the front. That's if I'm reading that correctly. He said, I'm saving my wife because hold on. Where's he at? My mom went to pick up the wheel. Sounds like everyone drowning that day. Shanti is stupid. She had to start out in the back. Trav, I didn't see your other comment. You said something about I'm saving my wife first, but I didn't see the rest of it. Oh, there it is. I'm saving my wife because where these kids supposed to go if she die? That's a good question too.
Yeah, they supposed to go. Shit, you got to raise them.
Shit, mom gonna help me raise him. Shit.
Shit.
You the reason why she's not here. Right. You the reason why she's not here. Because I chose to save you. So you gonna help me raise these motherfuckers. God damn it.
When I'm ready to go to the club, nigga, you watching them, nigga. What's about it?
You damn right.
I got to give me another wife. Shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, damn it.
Oh man. All right, man. So
you did good though. You did good.
Yeah, we did
good. All you had to do was work differently. You could have had me on so many.
You're right. I fucked up on the. It's all good though. It's all for fun.
Yep.
But let's go ahead. So you got a couple questions for me. We ain't really got no pop culture topics. It's been a light news week. You know what I mean? But my man got some questions for me, so we're gonna go ahead and get into those. I don't know what these questions are. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We do like a little pre-pod talk where we kind of go over, what we're going to discuss. But these questions, I have no idea what he's going to ask me. So I've had no chance to think about it. This is all live. This is part of the whole, idea of why we do a live podcast is so y'all can get our genuine, natural reactions. So he gonna go ahead and ask me whatever questions he got, and we just gonna get into it.
Yep.
So go ahead, bro.
All right. So this is not the question, but this is just something I want to know. I'm so sorry, Jackie. All respect to you. What's the longest relationship you've been in, though?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
I appreciate the disclaimer, though.
Oh yeah. Respect.
But go ahead.
So it's a few questions inside one question. It's one big question, but it's gonna be a few things that. So I'm gonna ask you a question, then I'm gonna get you. I just want a yes or no, then I'll keep going into it. Do you believe in marriage?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Yeah.
I know. Being.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I believe in marriage. Of course.
All right. So let me ask you this question: do you think you could be with the same woman for the rest of your life without cheating?
Yes.
Just curious though, what makes you think that?
I mean, you asking me, everybody's perspective.
I'm only asking you.
You asking me. Everybody's perspective is different, but I mean, I'm a loyal guy. I'm a loyal in my relationships. I'm loyal in my friendships. I don't have an issue with that.
Loyal in your friendships?
Yeah, I feel like I am. Yeah. Why you feel like you need to question that? Oh, okay. I just feel like, I mean, and like people's perspective on loyalty with regards to relationships and friendships are going to be different. So if anybody out there, if you're friends with me and you feel like you need to question my loyalty from a friendship standpoint, feel free to hit me up and we can talk about it. It ain't nothing but a conversation. I'm always open to talking and, whatever we need to do to get on the same page. I'm always open to that. So I want to put that out there. I've never snaked anyone. I've never went behind nobody's back and did no foul shit. I've never done any of that. So in my eyes, I've been loyal as a friend to everyone I've ever.
I will never get in a fight in front of you. Then you're right. You're absolutely right. Probably.
I'm just saying, man. I feel like I'm a solid dude. You know what I mean, all the way around. Like I got standards, morals, and all that, and I hold myself to them. And that's what I believe in. So I feel like those same characteristics can be carried over into a relationship and also into a marriage. I understand things happen, but you got to be honest with your partner, with your mate. And if things aren't working out, you have talks with them. And if it ultimately comes to a point where y'all need to separate, then you have that talk with them instead of just dipping out on them behind their back. So yeah, I believe in marriage, and I feel like yes, you can be with the same person.
So let me ask you this question then. So I get this is probably a tough question to ask you. What do you say?
He just said I'm gonna let you get your.
So I get this is a tough question for me to ask you because the longest relationship you've been in was 3.5 years.
Yeah.
So again, it's a tough question for you. Then I should have gave you a different question. Let me ask you this question. Let's say, for instance, you going into year 20 because right now you still in like y'all little fresh. What y'all year in? Y'all year in, right?
Just about, yeah.
Let's just say we in year 20.
Mm-hmm.
You think everything you feeling now will happen in year 20? Because you gotta remember, all the moves that you're making right now in year 1. When I say moves, like when y'all in the bedroom and you could be doing your good moves. Like you saying them gonna last for 20 years and to where you can like physically think like, damn, she even want to stay with me. Like, nigga, because one day it's gonna get routinely was like, oh, this nigga giving me the same old raggedy ass dick, and or she could be giving it to you lazy. So you really think be in a relationship for 20 plus years. I only went 20. I just went to 20. And that's not going into the the 30s, 40s, and 50s.
So here's my thing, bro. And I'm not saying my answers are perfect or I got all the answers. I ain't got the answers, Sway. You know what I mean? Or you ain't got the answers, Sway. I've never been in that situation
in 20 years.
Right. I've never been in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I just said, the longest relationship I've ever been in was 3.5 years. Right. So I think it's important to establish a friendship with your mate and your partner first. I think if you're able to, because I feel like a lot of friendships last longer than relationships. And if you're able to establish that friendship, and if that friendship is built on good morals, it's built on good standards, it has a solid foundation, and y'all are truly friends, then I feel like that can transition into a long-term relationship or a long-term marriage. Because like you said, yeah, the sex might get dry. You get tired of the same moves and, tired of this, that, and the third when it comes to sexuality. But a relationship and a marriage is more than that, bro. It's beyond that. So you got to really like a marriage. For me, I take that shit seriously. That's like when those vows, when you up there and you exchanging those vows, that's serious. That's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Till death do us part. That's real shit, bro. People take that shit lightly. That's like, to me, if you standing across from somebody and you facing and you telling them till death do us part, you're supposed to live up to that standard. Like literally, we're not separating until we die. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to build that foundation to get to a point where you can live that out and you can carry that out. And there's going to be days where you get tired of your spouse and she gets tired of you, y'all arguing, y'all disagreeing and all that type of shit. And if you have a solid foundation, that's going to overcome any of the challenges and all the other bullshit y'all going to deal with.
So can I rebuttal that real quick?
Go ahead.
And this is just from, and I definitely agree with you about the friendship thing. And to your point, you know what? I'm not going to rebuttal yet. I'm not going to rebuttal yet. Go ahead, finish. My bad. I ain't even meant to interrupt you.
No,
I'm not
you're fine. Go ahead.
No, I know, but go ahead. Finish getting your shit off.
I mean, that was pretty much the crux of, like what I was, like my point. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like it's
you said your point. You go to the next question inside that question. Okay. Let's see if it answers, because again, this is a tough question for me actually, because you've never been married or in a long-term relationship. Mm-hmm. Let's say for instance, it does get to the point, because don't take this as disrespect, but it's going to be disrespectful. You've never been in a long-term relationship, so you really don't know how, saying a deeper, when you go 20 years, 30, 40 years in, let's say for instance, it does get to that point and you do get tired. You're like, shit, I want some fuck it is. Because again, I understand that it's not just about sex, but sex is an important. That's an important factor. You know what? I don't care what nobody try to say about shit, nigga. Sex is an important factor, especially I would say for men.
Of course.
I mean for women too, even though they try not to say it, but for men, it's definitely an important factor.
Yeah, it's a level of intimacy that is beyond hanging out, going to the movies, taking walks, talking. Like that's just a whole. I'm not going to go, crazy deep into it because everybody got their own.
So here's the other part into that question. If you do get to the point where he's like, man, like I'm tired of it. Would you be comfortable asking a woman, for a pass or to add someone to the bedroom? Which one would you choose, or would you just?
I need you to clarify your question.
So if it got to the point again, I know this is a tough question to ask because you're not there, but if you got 20 years in and you was like, man, like, it's been the same old, would you ask your spouse for a pass, or would you ask her to have somebody come join you guys in the bedroom?
Okay.
Only hypothetically to whoever's watching,
right?
Especially for him because he's only 1 year in.
So when you say pass, you're referring to her giving you a pass to sleep with someone else.
Yeah, and that's what you're referring to. And because you're very loyal, you don't want to just go out and chill on your woman. You'd rather talk to her and let her know where you at.
Okay.
Because look, You're a loyal person though, so you ain't just gonna go out there and cheat. And some women these days may be okay with that. Life has changed a lot, and I get some people might don't understand that. Where you like, man, I want to ask for a pass because it's a lot of women out here that does give they spouse a pass both ways, not just women, men too. Like shit. Again, just go ahead. I'll let you go ahead and.
My boy Trav said asking for a threesome at 60 is wild.
That nigga said, you an old head.
That is wild though. Motherfucker 60, like, can we bring somebody else in? Okay, who is this bitch? Where did you meet her? At fucking bingo? Where the fuck did she? Where is she coming from? And why is she single at 60? Oh my God. All right. Okay. So I'm a kind of I'm gonna allude to something that I have said previously on this podcast. To me, that's a temporary we're talking about the man in the relationship, right? You're referring to me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I feel like if I were to be, let's say I asked for a pass.
Hold on, real quick. So you was about to say, I know you was about to say that's a temporary fix, right?
Yeah.
So the only reason why I'm not going, I said I wasn't going to do it.
Let me finish my point.
Go ahead. I said,
let me finish my point because
go ahead.
I know something popped up in your head.
Go ahead.
So yeah, let's say I asked for a pass. I wouldn't do it. I'm just going to answer your question right off top. I wouldn't do that. However, let's say I did.
Don't be thinking from the age of 60 though.
No, I'm not thinking from the
okay.
Nigga, I don't plan on waiting until I'm fucking 60 to be married.
No, but I'm just saying though. But if you go off right now,
I'm going off right now. If I was married right now, I'm going on. I'm answering this question as if I was married right now. So I feel like if I asked my spouse for a pass and she granted me a pass and I took advantage of that pass, how would that fix the sexual challenges that we're having in our relationship? How would that fix the stagnancy, if that's a fucking word, that me and my wife are having? How is me sleeping with somebody else or her sleeping with somebody else going to fix the challenges that we're having in our household? So, yeah, you can give me a pass. I can give you a pass. You can go do it, whatever you want to do with whoever. I can go do whatever I want to go do with whoever. But we got to come back to the same bed and we got to deal with that same issue. How is that going to change? That's not going to change. Just because you did whatever with somebody else, that's not going to change the sexual chemistry or the level of intimacy that you have with your wife. So I'm not taking advantage of that. I'd rather focus and put that effort into trying to improve our sex life. We got to figure that out. Going outside the bedroom is not going to figure it out because you're still going to come back and you're going to see her and damn, it's the same shit. Turkey and cheese or whatever.
So now I have to rebuttal to pretty much answer my questions. So some of my rebuttals to things you said. So, and I know we're going off people of different status, but Will and Jada, they develop a friendship first before, you know what I'm saying, they became what they at now. So I think it became from the standpoint, and this is just me and Treese, because we have our conversations, that they are locked in for life because they still want to be with each other and they still love each other no matter what happens. And they do what they do on the outside, but they always come back to each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's my rebuttal to what you just said about the sex life. So yeah, whatever we do when we are not doing what we doing, we still love each other. We still have our bond. It's our friendship, and we're still married. But we still, go out and have entanglements, as Jada said it.
But you're using Will and Jada as an example for your rebuttal. But I don't think that's valid because we don't know everything that went on within their relationship.
No, right. But it comes to the standpoint of they both stated that they will be together forever, no matter what happens. That's why, as you could see in the interview, when they had their interview, Will really wasn't upset when they was talking about the whole thing at the Red Table Talk. It was just, I think that was more so a put on because they have their thing established of, whatever happens in this on the outside, whatever happens, it is what it is. But we still will always be together.
Okay, so what is your rebuttal? Your rebuttal is them agreeing to go outside of their marriage.
I'm saying though, so just because you are going outside your marriage, they have their passes. I guess they gave each other lifetime passes, but they still together forever though. So yeah, it's just what they feel that is best for them.
Okay,
I understand that you're not saying that it would be for you.
Yeah,
it's
right.
relationships that are like that though, where they still
Yeah.
So it helps it because it's like shit. Me and you have been together for everything. We did kind of, war our sex life. Well, we just going to experience with other people. But me and you are still married. Doesn't mean we'll never have sex again or whatever. But it's just a different life that they're, that they doing right now.
All right, hold on. We got some comments here. Tree said they don't consider themselves married anymore. Trav said, meanwhile, Will is crying at night, wishing his wife was in the bed with him.
I disagree with that.
Hold on. John said, no pass, no threesome. It's our job to communicate, keep our desires out in the open, and allow one another to adapt, adjust, and compromise. It's not about where we want to go. It's about how we want to grow. No pride, no ego. Be selfless and considerate. Intimacy is about more than just busting a nut. It's being connected, close, and being able to live out your fantasies with your partner. I agree with that 1,000%. Tree said while they lived together, they did business together, raised their family together. They weren't a romantic couple anymore. So we're talking about a celebrity, like you're using a celebrity couple to validate your rebuttal. And once again, I don't know. We don't know as the public. We don't know everything that went on within that household. We don't know how they were sexually. We don't know shit. All we know is what they presented to us. And for me personally, I can't go off that. I can't use that. Like we used to always, I feel like everybody used to look up to them as like the prototypical couple, like Will and Jada, like J. Cole said in the song.
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with what?
People looked up to them
People did, bro. Regardless of whether or not you agree with it, people at one point in time, prior to all the shit that just came out recently, people looked up to them as the model couple. They used them as an example, like, oh, I want to be like Will and Jada when I get married. That was a thing for a while.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I just never heard that besides J. Cole songs. Again, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Hold on. Why do you think he said that?
He said it, but just because he said it don't mean it's true. But again, though, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Not saying it's true, but I feel like people were looking up to them as a couple. That's all I'm saying. Like we have this black couple to look up to, and they're staying together for all these years. They got these beautiful children that are growing up on their own, and they're, becoming their own little personalities and talents and things like that, that they're raising these beautiful children. And like this whole little family dynamic is something to aspire to. That's all I'm saying. You can't name many other families or husbands and wives off the top of your head that fit that example and fit that model. You can go Barack and Michelle and their kids. You can count on one hand how many couples there are that we can look up to and model to and say, yo, it's possible. You know what I mean? Like it's possible because they doing it. So fast forward to the situation that they're in right now. I don't know what's going on within the household. You know what I mean? Like you asked me a specific question. Once again, I still stand on what I said. I don't think going outside of your marriage is going to fix what's going on inside of your marriage. You still have to address that issue at the end of the day, literally. So And then you run the risk of your partner being reckless with whoever they go out there and do whatever they do with. They can catch something, they can fuck around and get pregnant. You could catch something, you can go out there and fuck around and get somebody pregnant. Now what? You done introduced some other bullshit into your marriage that you had no intention on doing because you wanted to fulfill your sexual desires and your sexual needs. People don't think about that shit. So that's why, me personally, I wouldn't do it. I would try to figure that out with my spouse. If we can't figure it out, then we got to come to the table and reevaluate the whole union and say, look, is this important enough for us to separate? If it is, then we got to do what we got to do.
Do you believe in counseling?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you
but I don't think counseling can fix any kind of sexual deficiencies that you may have in a relationship. No amount of counseling is going to fix that. Unless your counselor is the fucking third party in the threesome. Shit. You know what I mean? Like, other than that, I don't know how that's going to fix anything, bro.
Gotcha.
That's just me personally. I mean, it's tough, man. Like, and like I said, I've never been in that situation. I'm not married. I've never been in like a super, like 3.5 years is not long to a lot of people. So I've never been in like a super long-term relationship. And I can't say my mindset and what I'm telling you right now could change if I was in that position. I could come back to the table and say, you know what, H? Everything I said before was bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we agreed, we stepped out, I did my thing, she did her thing, we came back, and it helped our marriage. I could easily come back and say that, bro. But I'm just telling you off of where I stand and where I sit right now. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can speak on right now. And I'm gonna tell you that that's not something that I would want to explore in my marriage. We got a lot of comments here. Let's see. Trav, we don't know enough about them to set them as any kind of standard. Facts. Yep, that's what I said. Shantia said regular people do live like that though. How do you think they came up with the term swingers? Yeah, they were definitely gold before all the BS happened. Soul ties, not to mention the jealousy and insecurity that it may promote after that. That's a fact too. Tree said there are sex therapists. That's interesting. Sex couples therapists. I know there are sex therapists, and I don't know how they administer treatment, but I think being a sex couples therapist or couples sex therapist, I think that's probably the correct way to say it. Couple sex therapist is a whole different ballgame, because it's one thing to administer therapy on an individual, but it's another thing to have to administer therapy on a couple and identify what's going on sexually within that relationship, and, you know, being tasked with the responsibility of having to repair that. I think that's a whole nother type of counseling that I don't even know exists. It might do, it probably does exist, but I've never heard of anything like that.
So would you do it?
If it exists, yes, I think it's worth, bro, if you're married, it's worth trying almost anything that does not involve somebody else.
Gotcha.
So if there is a couple sex therapists out there, yes, go to that, because it can open you up to things that you've never thought about, things that you haven't thought about, and things that your spouse has not thought about. He or she can present ideas to you that you, damn, I never even fucking, thanks a lot. You just fucking saved our marriage, or you just fixed us. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't know until you, that's what the whole point of a therapist is to be able to open your mind up to different shit that you're either not aware of or you don't even think about. So yes, if I was dealing with that issue, I would absolutely seek counseling if that's something that was available to me. I would exhaust all avenues. And then at the end of the day, if it don't work out, you could be like, yo, we tried everything. We tried everything and it didn't work out. So it is what it is. What happened? He's a good man, Savannah. Treese is stupid.
I was talking about Judge shit too.
Oh, therapist. So what's the problem? Oh my God. Trav, counseling may help identify the root of the problem if it's unknown. Right. Exactly. That's my point. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't, like, counseling can help. That's the whole point of counseling, bro. Going to a therapist is that they're able to ask certain questions that uncover certain things and the root of certain issues. They can dig deeper into shit that you might not even know what questions to ask each other, or even like internally, like what's causing this. So that's where a therapist comes in. They specialize in that shit. That's why they get paid the big bucks. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I think that's something that would be worth exploring. And like I said, if it doesn't work out, then it don't work out, bro. You can walk away and say, man, I tried everything to make it work and it just didn't work out. And who's going to fault you for that?
I feel it.
You can't walk away and say, I didn't try this. I literally did everything I could to make that last, and it just didn't last. Like, I got needs, she got needs, and we couldn't meet each other's needs after X amount of years. So we decided to do whatever y'all decided to do.
Gotcha.
So that answers.
You ready for the next question?
Yes. We have 2:16. We doing pretty good so far. Yeah. Normally we be at 3 motherfucking hours.
Yep. All right, so this is another 2-part question. You ready?
All right. FYI, I ain't got no mixer. This shit going straight. I done ran out of mix. But go ahead, 2-part question. I'm listening.
What you drinking?
Tequila.
Why are you mixing anything with tequila? What the fuck you mixing for?
I don't like getting fucking. You saw what happened last week. Shit.
Yeah. Week last week. All right. Is it? No. Before I go, is it? In any relationship you've been in, have you went through your girlfriend?
I love this question, bro. Ask me again.
Nigga, bro.
No. Ask me again. Because you asked me like a fucking pussy. Ask me again. Ask the question. Yeah.
You ready?
You fucking pussyfooted it the way you asked. Ask me the fucking question again.
Because it's more parts to it.
Okay, that's fine. But the first part I need you to ask me, you know what I mean? Come on.
All right.
Shit.
All right. Edward Terrence Thompson. Is it? No, so I asked you the first question. Have you went through your girl's friend phone? I'm not talking about your current girl. I'm any girl's phone in the past.
Ever. You talking about ever?
Ever.
Yes, I have.
Now, before you start going into your spiel, because I know you're gonna let it out like you do. Do you agree with it? Yes or no?
Yes
or no? That's all I want. It's a yes or no.
Right now?
Period. Do you agree with it?
No.
Now, the third part of this question. Every time you have looked through a phone, have you ever not found anything?
No, I've never not found anything. I've always found something every time I went through.
So then why do you disagree with it? Because you don't want to know? We never asked this question before, though, Shantia. So we never asked this question before. And if we did, it's probably just like we just touched on it. This question never been asked before.
You good, brother?
No. Because Shantia said, I know
what she said. I saw what she said. She said, I think you asked this before. No, he's never asked me this question before. We never discussed this topic. This might have came up briefly in the midst of discussing something else, but we've never discussed this directly.
Yep.
So you're asking me, do I think it's okay?
Everything? Do you need me to repeat everything?
No. Repeat the last question you just asked me.
I'm gonna repeat the last two.
Okay, that's fine.
Every time you looked, have you found something? And you said yes, right?
Yes.
And then, so my next question after that was, then why do you disagree with it not being okay if you always found something?
Okay.
Is it because you just don't want to know? You're like, shit, fuck it. What I don't know don't hurt me, type of thing, or
So yeah, there's multiple layers.
Yep, go ahead. I know you about to, die. I know you about to dive into the ocean. So go ahead.
So yes, a part of that is ignorance is bliss.
Okay.
I'd rather not know. You know what I mean? That's number two.
Is that really true though?
It is true.
You really believe you'd rather not know whatever it is that you do find?
I feel like anything worth knowing would eventually find its way to me.
I disagree with that.
That's fine. You can disagree.
Because have you done stuff in this world that nobody has ever found out about? Yes, because I definitely have.
Yeah, but in a relationship, I think it's different.
No, not even just a relationship. So I disagree with that. So, but go ahead. I interrupted you, and I do apologize. I wasn't going to do it, and I did. So go ahead. Take off.
Yeah, I feel like number one is the whole trust factor. If you feel like you need to go through your partner's phone, there's lack of trust. You don't, bro. You know what trust is? Timeout. Okay, go ahead. Take your little 20-second timeout.
So the timeout mean like, let me just come in.
This is a podcast.
Right. But I hate when I interrupt you because I don't like.
It's fine, bro. Go ahead.
So, to be honest, though, I hate when people say this. Oh, I trust my spouse. I mean, you damn near can't trust nobody in this world, though, and that's not a bad thing, though. That's just the way the world is. So don't say, oh, it's a trust factor, nigga. You can't trust nobody in this world. I don't care what nobody says. I don't give a fuck what anybody about to say in the comments. There's you can't even, sometimes you can't even trust your own parents, nigga. So people saying, "Oh, it's a trust thing." No, that's irrelevant. That we got stop. I hate when people say that shit. We got to stop doing that. That's a bullshit thing just to say. No, that is not true. That is not true. So that was my timeout. I'm gonna let you finish. That was just my timeout. I just want to say that.
I have a question.
I got to answer.
So why be in a relationship?
You still find somebody that you love, and whatever happens. But
why be in a relationship with somebody you feel as though you got to check their phone and make sure they're not doing something?
Right. You absolutely right. And I just asked you, so I got to do this to you. But I asked you that question, and I said, tell me a time that you looked through something and you haven't found nothing, and you couldn't do that. So it's just the world that we kind of in, that we kind of gotta, fix our brains to. That's just how I look at it.
But H, you don't apply certain fucked up characteristics from someone else.
He said, "Wait, is he married?"
Oh shit! Tree said, "Not for long." Brother Tricky, you don't want to check.
Yes.
Tia said,
"Yeah, hold on. Let me just." Travis, yes, I am married. And she in the comments, as you can see, she replied to you with her thing, and that doesn't bother me. But again, she can even have her response to it. Again, I don't care what nobody say. So let me ask you this question, then, Travis. I'm gonna ask you. Let me just get into it, Mr. Travis. Is he married? T?
Yes, Travis married.
Have you ever looked at your girl phone, Travis? If you don't mind answering, boss.
I'm gonna answer for him. I'm gonna say no.
Why are you gonna say no?
Because I know Trav well enough, and I know I know the dynamics of their relationship, and I know how solid their marriage is, and I know that's something. I just know that's something he wouldn't do.
In the world, that does not mean nothing. I'm sorry. I
know Trav.
I know that's your man, so I'm gonna let you have it.
Okay. I'm just telling you, he said yes.
Yes, and yes, nigga. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I know you're wrong, nigga. I don't care what nobody say, dog. I don't. I know motherfuckers may get in this motherfucking lie and say they never did it.
Oh, he said not for cheating.
It could be whatever the fuck it is.
So hold on, Trav. Why did you look through her phone? I'm interested to know why he looked through her phone. Because if it wasn't for cheating, what is it? What is it for?
He wanted to see.
Because that's not answering your question.
He was in her search engine.
No, that's not answering your question.
I know. We're just gonna see.
Right. If he's looking for like, I need to see
18 years and married 12. What do you say?
Huh? 18 years married 12. Yeah.
No, but answer the question though, boss.
Huh?
I was telling him answer your question when you said,
"Oh,
why did you?"
Yeah, so me and Trav, we went to school together, right? So I met Trav, and I knew him and his wife before they got married. Like they've been friends for fucking forever. So they
What was your question, Shanti? I didn't see no question from you.
Because she was hiding something and it ended up being that so that's different.
What she said one time because she was hiding something. Ended up being that she was pregnant with Tristan.
Oh, she asked what triggered you to go through the phone. That was I was gonna transition into that.
Who at Shanti? That was Shanti, your question?
Yes. So it's like
it could be not like, a trigger. It could be that I want to.
It gotta be a trigger.
Certainly, though, it could be that I just want to.
Damn, if it's not on your mind, why would you want to do it?
It could be anything, though. It could be anything. Shit.
Hold on. Let me paint the scenario.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me paint this picture for you.
I have in the early years of my relationship been finding things to sort out. And looking for problems is sometimes the problem.
All right, so let's say Treese get in the shower, right? Her phone's sitting on the nightstand or whatever, right?
Yep.
You might know the password, or she might have left the phone unlocked.
All right.
You sitting there, you laying on the bed, you looking at the phone. Are you going to have a desire to look through she get in the shower, so you got a good solid 10, 15 minutes to look through this phone. Are you gonna have the urge to do it?
You asking me right now today?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. I would. Yes, I would.
Okay. So me personally, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna lock the phone. And I'm not going through it. That's me.
So now, but so
I'm gonna address what you said earlier. Because you asked me a question. You asked, have I ever looked through the phone and have I ever found something? And I told you I found something every time I looked through the phone, right?
Right. So then, okay, then. So if you looked every time you did, then why wouldn't you? So look, now to go back off the question you just asked, now let's just say the first time you looked, the second time you looked, the third time you looked, and you never found nothing, then that'll be different. They'll be like, okay, then I should never go through a phone then. That's understandable. But you just said every time you look, you did find something. So then why when you look then? Why would you want to know how your spouse is doing whatever she's doing?
These are different people. It's different people.
Okay. Gotcha.
If I'm looking through the same person's phone and I'm finding something every time, then yeah, we got a problem. We got a problem. But if it's something like, I feel like you're supposed to, this might sound a little crazy, I'm gonna say it. As you progress throughout life and you go through different relationships, you're supposed to learn from each relationship, not only about the person that you were with, but about yourself, more importantly. Where did I fuck up? Where did I go wrong? What can I change? What can I improve? How can I get better? That's what you're supposed to do throughout the evolution of your dating history until you get to a point where you find a wife. So I think that's part of it, bro. Like, it's like you're leveling up to the person where you don't feel like you need to do that with, and you don't need to question, what is this person doing? Who are they talking to? When I call them and they don't pick up the phone, who are they on the phone with? Who are they talking to? That's all trust. My thing is, why be in a relationship with somebody you can't trust? It's too much anxiety, bro. I got too much other shit to worry about.
Right. So can I ask you this question then?
What's up?
If you think the day you decide to get married, you think you're gonna be able to trust your spouse 100%?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Gotcha. No, I'm not doing it, and that's one of my
non-negotiables. So let me ask you this question though. I get that's a non-negotiable for you. So whatever it could have been that you found, whatever it was, you don't believe in a mistake could have happened, whatever it is, to where
no.
See, that's the reason why this question is difficult for you, because you just be like, fuck it. If it's a fuck up, I'm done. Because I hold myself to a certain standard. So if you can't hold yourself to that standard, then I don't need to be with you. And so that's a part of it. So let me ask you a question. You think there's a woman out there, and right now I'm talking about Jackie, where you think she's never gonna like you gonna be able to trust her 100%. Is what you're telling me.
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be with her.
I feel you. I'm gonna agree with you.
I mean, if you want to call me naive or foolish,
I didn't say none of that. I just said I'm gonna agree with you.
Okay. But that's what I'm gonna continue to live by. So, and if it never happened, if I never reached that point and reached that level where I'm 1,000% across the board on everything, then so be it. But I'm not gonna compromise my standards and my beliefs and my morals because motherfuckers can't keep it solid. I'm not doing that. So, nah, fuck that. If niggas need to be single for life, then niggas just need to be single for life. It is what it is. Motherfuckers can't be solid, then niggas can't be solid. I can't do shit about that. I can't control what somebody else do.
So you think everybody is as solid as you? Then that's pretty much what you said.
No,
let me explain it. Let me explain that. So then you can't possibly think then whatever person you with is going to be 100% honest with you either, bro.
Right. That's why you go through the dating, the talking.
But it doesn't matter what all you do with that, dog. I'm sorry.
Fam, listen, bro. You're trying to remove the trust aspect of this and having faith in your partner. It's a risk. Just like you gamble, like you put a motherfucking parlay in. Man, I hope this nigga get 20 points. I hope this nigga get 25 points. Oh, fuck, man, this nigga, he ain't get 20 points. He let me down. But that don't stop you from fucking betting. That don't stop people from doing that. Bro, it's you're taking a risk. Love is a risk. When you open your heart and your mind up to somebody, you're literally risking that. You're putting that on. You're saying, yo, I'm willing to put all of this on the table for you. I think you're worth it right now. And if you prove me wrong, I'm going to take that back and it's fuck you.
I feel you.
That's what relationships are.
I don't feel you. I hear you.
Okay.
I ask you this question another lifetime.
No, ask me now.
You good? We good.
Hey, bro. Okay, but hold on. Like I said earlier, my perspective on all this could change. It's
not. Mr. Travis is not just about faithful though, but I'm just saying.
He is saying it's not possible for people to be faithful to one another.
I'm not saying that.
It sounds like that though, don't it, Trav?
It's not just about just somebody cheating. It's just about everything in life though. You can't always trust somebody to be 100%.
But that's the part of
hold on. Let me everybody else though, because you got to understand right now, dog.
But let me tell you this. Hold on. Let me put this on you right quick. I just want to get this off. That's one of the key things in finding a fucking wife. Somebody that's not going to step out. Somebody that's going to hold you down. No, listen, nigga. Somebody that's going to hold you down 1,000%. No matter what. That's what it boils down to. Finding that person that's not gonna fucking do that and break that trust. That's what it's about.
And I definitely hear you. So I hear you on that. So now let me. How many people do you think, men and women? How many? No. How many people out there that's in the world? I know we don't know the exact number, but do you think? Let's just give it on a scale of 100%. How many people you think there's out there in the world? Not just women, men and women, though.
Not many. It's not many.
So if you say
it's not many, but that shit don't matter to me. It don't deter me.
I didn't say it should. No,
I know who I am. I'm one of those people.
I'm not saying it should.
Right, but I'm one of the people you're referring to that you're talking about.
What you mean by that? Elaborate.
People that's not gonna fuck around and do the fuck shit that you're talking about. I'm one of those, so I live by example.
I got you.
Okay?
I hear you.
So the fact that I can do it, I believe it exists. And people can do it. It's possible. My man Trav, he with his wife Janelle. They solid as fuck. My other boy Dayon, he been with his wife. They solid as fuck. You and Treese, solid as fuck.
So let me explain.
There's examples for me to go off of, bro.
Let me explain
it's out there.
Let me explain to you only because you putting examples out there. You only see what people present to you. You don't know what's really going on in life. So you can't say you can't say your man Trav, you can't say your man Dame, or I don't know the person said. You can't say me. You only know what get presented.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But you also asked me a question, and I told you what I would do in the midst of that challenge. So I'm not saying that shit is perfect. I'm not saying your shit is perfect. I'm not saying Trav shit is perfect. I'm not saying Dayon shit is perfect. I'm not saying anybody else that's married shit is perfect, bro. There's challenges. It's how you approach those challenges. That determines the foundation of your marriage and how solid you are with your fucking wife. That's what I'm saying. How do you approach that? Do you just quit to step out? Oh, yo, I'm gone. I'm going to go fuck with somebody else. Or do you address this shit with your fucking partner, the person that you vow your life to? That's what I'm talking about. That's the difference. You can laugh, but you know I'm speaking facts, nigga.
I only laugh because
you know what I'm talking is facts.
You get.
That's part of that's part of the pod, baby. That's why we got this. So we can get our shit off. That's why we got this platform.
I'm hearing your points, and
that's why we got this platform, bro. So we can get our shit off, fam.
Right. I agree to disagree with some of them, but I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have for the night, dog.
We at 2:36.
This the first time I think.
Yeah, this is the shortest pod, and we can get out of here shortly. Trav said we can be imperfect and still trust one another. Imperfect doesn't mean imperfection. Don't mean cheating or being disrespectful. Facts. I agree. Your boy P said that nigga in his Dr. King bag. Terrence should have talked to my ex 6 years ago. Hey man, I went to school for psychology. I got a degree in psychology. Trav can verify that. Me and Trav, we sat in the same classes. You know what I'm saying? We graduated same class.
Just because you got a degree for it don't mean you're right, though.
No, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right at all.
I just want to put that out there, though. I just want to put that out there.
Right. I'm not saying, bro, everybody got their own.
I'm not, no. Because when you said I got a degree, I have to let you know that just because you got a degree don't mean what you say is correct.
Right. It doesn't automatically.
Until you experience different things in life.
That is a fact.
Right now, you're still young. And when I mean
that is a fact. Right. It don't automatically qualify me for shit. All I'm saying is I did my thing.
No, you're just giving me your opinion because that's all it is.
But hold on. My opinion is based on my journey and where I came from. So don't think it's just there's a reason I'm mentioning these things. I'm qualifying my opinion by telling you where I came from. So that's why I'm mentioning my degree. It ain't just come from no fucking where.
Correct. But
that's all I'm saying. It ain't got to be right or it ain't got to. Nobody got the right answers to every fucking thing, bro. Correct. Like that shit, you know what I mean? Like there's nobody walking this earth.
But I also asked you a question.
What's up?
And I said every time you look to, have you found something? You told me yes.
And I said yes.
Okay.
But then I also told you that's not.
No. I understand that. So I just wanted to let you know. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. I got you. I respect your opinion.
And you know what?
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that.
That's what I love about you. That's it. That's one of the reasons why that's one of the reasons why we had this platform, because there's a lot of things we agree on and there's a lot of things we disagree on.
Absolutely.
Right. So regardless of how we feel about certain things, we're able to talk about it as men. We can have a healthy exchange and get our opinions out, and we can agree to disagree.
Absolutely.
So there it is.
There it is.
Like, listen, I don't know what else to say about it, man.
Nothing else to say. We good.
Hey, man, we at 2:38, bro. We appreciate y'all, man. I don't know if y'all got. Hey, man, we got to get somebody else on the pod. Not like as a permanent thing, but we would love to bring somebody on the pod to discuss some of these topics with us.
We had somebody counseled on us though.
No, fuck that. We put the name on that bullet.
We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
Why not?
We ain't gonna out them.
Okay, you lucky. You know what we're talking about, but you lucky. But listen, man, we would love to have somebody else on the pod. Look, she left. She didn't give herself away. We would love to have somebody else on the pod just to discuss one topic. You don't got to be like on the pod the whole fucking time. Like, we get everybody might not be ready for that. They might not be comfortable, with that. Like, we understand that. But if you want to discuss one topic with us, just kind of go back and forth, shoot the shit. You know what I mean? Let us know, man. Like, we would definitely welcome that, man. But like I said, man, we appreciate y'all joining us. This is episode 7. We trucking along.
And if you're watching on Facebook, I greatly appreciate you avoiding what I asked you guys to do. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, eventually we gotta go. We're gonna go full YouTube, man. And the reason why, it's obvious reasons why we're going full YouTube. We're gonna eventually try to monetize off this. And we don't feel like we're going to be able to do that through Facebook's platform. So after the Super Bowl, y'all got a couple weeks. We're going to go full YouTube, and we're going to be doing 2 episodes. So one episode is going to be designated for sports.
Which we know the women will not be watching.
Right, which is cool. We good with that. If you're into sports, if that's your thing, then watch. But the other episode is going to be designated for everything else. So that's going to be.
Real quick, I don't mean to interrupt you. Chantilly, no. Chantilly, we can't see any. We see comments on Facebook and YouTube. We have like a screen right here where we do see both. So if you are on YouTube, we see comments from YouTube and Facebook. We have it like.
Oh yeah, I see it.
You can watch from the tube.
Yeah, so Chantilly just hang in there with us. Like I said, when we transition off of Facebook and onto YouTube, everything's going to be on YouTube. So I'm going to have the YouTube feed pulled up, and I'll be able to see all the comments in one place. So
in the January, Jackie, I told you that when we talked on
the raffle. She waiting on that.
Calm down, Philip. Calm down, Philip. You gonna win it, so it don't matter. Shit, I might fuck around.
Right. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna split these episodes up, man, because we feel like the episodes are too long, 2.5, 3 hours. We understand the average attention span is not that long. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, whether you popping in and out or watching the episode from front to back, or you go back and watch the episode. We appreciate it, man. But the reason why we splitting it up is because we understand some of our audience only want to pay attention to the sports sit, and the other part of our audience only want to pay attention to everything else we're discussing. We just had a really good discussion about relationships, and we understand that some of the audience want to pay attention to that, chime in.
Well, tell her to fucking subscribe then. If she watches, tell her to subscribe.
Who you talking about?
She said one of her clients was tuned in. Tell her to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. Yeah. And also, you know what I'm saying? If you got topics you want us to discuss, shoot me a message, shoot H a message, or post it on the Against the Grain Facebook website. The group page, put it on there, and we'll discuss the shit. You know what I mean? Let us know. We're not closed off to that. Some of the time, shit don't be going on like this week, so we had to come up with our own shit aside from the sports shit. And, it is what it is. But like I said, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. And we're going to keep this thing going.
Yeah, this is the first time we ever been done at 2:42. So we kind of want to end this shit right now.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that.
Normally I give y'all a whole bye-bye, but I'm just going to say bye. See y'all next week, next Wednesday.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all.